Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. We are really here on Sportswire Radio with really our hall monitor, our Hall of Fame monitor, and that might be a cue here in a little while because boy, do we have plenty to talk about. Yes, he's actually found a way to really get himself on screen, not once but twice, and is that really the current PWF champion? Yeah, I'll get into that. I'll talk about maybe a place that we're really going to see the hall monitor this coming Sunday in another state with an underground OG for a real dream team. Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about now a tables match that's going to be really for the hall monitor and his popular, now real monster best friend alongside him against a guy that, well, he might be a rock star of the galaxy, but he's wanted tag team gold since, well, Christmas, and Christmas may be months late for him, but we'll have to find that out. And maybe we'll talk about some other things. Maybe we'll even share some writings that who the F that this Circle of Jerk host has. We'll maybe even talk about how a guy who really our hall monitor never teamed with actually really seemed like he was doing some, well, yeoman's work. If that might be a cue later on, yeah, we'll really talk about him. But before I get into anything, and I would be remiss if I didn't do this, but on this day, September 11th, and 24 years ago, it was 2001, and here in New York City, and where I am literally in the confines of Sportswire Radio, it almost feels ominously like the way it was then. And I just wanted to share a few words and a few quotes before we go on here. And obviously, I'll really let the hall monitor go on, and he really wants to say a lot. And I do want to share some of these words. First, I want to share the words of former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, which I really want to share for our audience. And communities all across America and the world remember the values that shine so brightly on September 11th and that lifted our city up in the months that followed. It's a symbol of strength, resilience, and hope. In the words of former President George W. Bush, Bush 43, terrorist attacks can shake the foundation of our biggest buildings, but they cannot touch the foundation of America. This is a day when all Americans from every walk of life unite over justice and peace. These acts may shake our state, but they cannot deny the steel of American resolve. Today, our nation saw evil, the very worst of human nature, and we will respond with the best of nature. Ladies and gentlemen, the last few days across our country and across our world are almost ominously, in a way, like what we witnessed 24 years ago. I remember it like yesterday. 24 years ago, I was in school just miles away from those attacks on the World Trade Center. I remember less than 3 weeks after September 11, 2001, when I volunteered alongside my dad to help clean up a community park just blocks away from where everything in the world changed. I remember the resolve from people coming together of all walks in life, all backgrounds, all whatever, and it was a time to come together. I've seen what has happened the last few days, and I had a chance to cover it yesterday on another show that I was on with a man that, well, I'll leave him out for the time being. And I would hope that over the last 48 to 72 hours that we remember what was and what will be. There's an old adage, a rising tide will always lift all boats, and the best is yet to come. I assure you, the best is yet to come. We use today to remember. We will never forget. We will never forget the lives of those nearly 3,000 people who never got a chance to come back home, never got a chance to say I love you, never got a chance to say thank you. I hope that with everything that has gone on in our country and in our world the last 48 to 72 hours, that you think about that. You think about all the freedoms that we have, all the things that we get to do. I hear all the time here on Sportswire and other places about different things. When you take a step back, it pales into comparison to what other people have gone through. I hope from whatever we do here tonight, we look back, we bring the best, and ladies and gentlemen, God bless America. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everybody, but it is now time to start this show off here in style on Sportswire Radio, baby, and honor maybe even our hall monitor. That is our cue. But before the hall monitor comes on here, we have to do it because after all, it wouldn't be any day here without it. And in the famous words of Def Leppard frontman Joe Elliott, let's get rocked, baby, and start this show because I see our chat is waiting for it, and I know a Hall of Fame monitor is waiting for it. So let's get ready here on Sportswire Radio, the number one global radio station where all music and wrestling matters. So with without further ado here on the Sports Report, number one global sports show, a man that has been inducted into the Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame more than anyone else. He's the hall monitor of Sportswire Radio. He's one half of the reigning, defending IMF Tag Team Champions of the world, and he's now about to be a part of the real Dream Team of the Underground. He's also the 2025 IMF King of Palo winner. His name is simply, but he's really here. Parsley, the hall monitor and the champ is here. My friend, how are we doing tonight?
We are doing pretty fantastic with all things considering. We're kind of in a crazy place as a nation. I mean, we know everything that's going on right now, but we're here on Sportswire. We're here to have a good show. We're here to have a good night. We're here to alleviate some of that, forget about some of that for a little bit, and just to tune in and have a good time like we do, Tom.
I mean, it's been a minute since you've been here in this particular spot, and I thought, you know, what a way to have you here. And yeah, what a last 48 to 72 hours here in the world. There's a lot to talk about tonight. You've got an added stipulation now between you and Soldier and those rock stars of the galaxy and those switchblades. We'll get into that. And, you know, I'll talk about this background then, you know, we'll get into that. But I have to start off with it because it was announced here a few days ago where you made quite a cameo here. The last we were here on Sportswire Radio. So I ask you, for those that are listening and watching here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, the platform that you literally have helped build because you are the hall monitor after all, Justin Parsley you're really going to be in a dream team of the underground? And what can we expect this coming Sunday? Well, Thrill Mania for the EWA in the state of Ohio.
I think that expecting the unexpected and continuing to do so is probably our best game plan, because that got Kron and I where we're at. I'm looking forward to this EWA debut. It's right. I think it's on the cusp of Cleveland, right around that area. Yep. So rock and roll city, baby, right? I mean,
you got your glasses. I mean, you're the hall monitor. You know better about the hall than anybody else. I mean, that just should be your name at this point.
Amen to that. So I'm looking forward to it. I think Kron and I, we've been on a lot of cards together. We've shared a lot of the same locker rooms. Been in the
you lived together, didn't you? Live together technically?
I stayed. Yeah, you're right. I stayed one night on his property. You're absolutely right. So yeah, we didn't live together for a second.
That was nice of him not to charge you rent or any, water and electricity fees.
He knows I'm forever indebted to him for that. But yeah, it was a great time, and we had a little bit of a tag team interaction at that point, but nothing like what you're going to see, I think, with EWA at Thrillmania.
Yeah, I'm excited about this because it's a good point you made. I mean, the last couple of years, you and him have been intertwined on shows. Obviously, Summer Bash, obviously an event that changed the landscape, and now you guys are finally going to be on the same side. I think it's a really, watershed moment, a cool thing.
I mean, it's technically a branch of the foundation, if you look at it this way, kind of breaking off and doing its own thing out in Ohio.
Wait a minute, you're a foundation. I guess you know what time it is after all.
I've done it a couple of times out there in the ring, but Ron and I finally, for the first time ever, are going to take it over in Ohio, and we're going to expand it to the Midwest and do what we do. You know what it is. You know what it is, my man.
I do. I mean, I'd be wearing your shirt, but it is 9/11. I had to put a fireman shirt on, but you might be putting out some fires, and I will say it again, Trey Mysticality with a mystery partner. I mean, you worried at all about maybe a thrill at your expense and the underground OG's expense that Trey Mysticality may have up his sleeve? Just say it. You are sleazy. You're the king of sleeves, but Trey Mysticality may have some tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, the sleaziest player in the game. And I don't even wear sleeves, Tom. I don't have to bring my tricks and put them up my sleeve. But I am. I'm not going to lie to you. I am worried. I am a little worried for Trey Mysticality's well-being. I don't think that there's any partner that he could find, alive or dead, who could show up and compete in the same capacity, at the same level that the tag team of the Foundation and Kron and the Healing Herb Justin Parsley can compete. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I have this gut feeling. I don't know.
Well, I take it, though, that you and Mr. Kron will be sharing some healing herbs before action, I would imagine.
I would assume that probably after a few back bumps, we might need them thereafter, too. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We'll just see how it goes.
Well, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to put an order of business out there because the EWA obviously is going to have a lot more coverage on Sportswire, and you are going to be there this coming Sunday. Do me a favor. Go hit the sub button for the EWA. I have no doubt that we'll be talking a lot about them in the coming weeks, and you've heard it here. One half of the IMF Tag Team Champions is tag teaming alongside the All Wrestling Matters champion, the one and only Underground OG, Darkron, in a real dream team here in the Underground, and you're going to see that coming up on the EWA's YouTube channel. So do me a favor, hit the sub button for them if you haven't yet. That's where you'll see the team of Justin Parsley and Darkron team against Trey Mysticality and a partner to be named, a mystery partner, and we'll have to find out who that may be. I mean, we'll never know. We will not know until Sunday. I have my thoughts on who it could be, but until then, I'll have to certainly.
Do you want to share those thoughts on air? Do you want to share your speculation?
Well, I tell you who it's not going to be. It's not going to be the man that you famously wrestled in Rage in the Cage a few months back, Mr. Omen Black, who's in the chat on his platform, because after what he did do to you for certainly quite a period of time you were out of action, I have no doubt that that's not going to be Trey Mysticality and Omen Black, and there's a little Omen Black Trey Mysticality story there. So
probably not going to be Omen Black, but I mean it could be. And Omen Black's never faced Justin Parsley and Kron.
But I don't think
two on one action, 2-on-2 action.
There's a lot of things Justin Parsley I'm wrong on, but I have a pretty good hunch that Trey Mysticality and Omen Black aren't teaming together. That would be my one, my one.
They can't even get along the tag, is what you're saying.
I think
Maybe we
Omen
can do like
Black,
a tornado style or something.
I think Omen Black will just probably kill him before.
Just obliterate Trey Mysticality. That seems like we could still win that way too. So I guess
well,
maybe
that
this
might be good for you,
book
but
it.
I mean, I just don't think it's going to be Trey Mysticality and Omen Black. I just,
Drafts.
Yeah, I mean, it could always be, but it could always be Felix Jones.
You think? Yeah, I mean, he could make that trek. You think he could? You think he will?
That's a great question. I think the PWF.
I think he makes better decisions than that. I don't know though.
Champion's not too thrilled with you these days. Last year, well, I understand that.
You think he wants some more of this right here? You think he wants some more of this? And I have and Kron's my tag team partner. It's not even Grandma. So I don't think he wants look at this predicament.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got a lot on his plate, and he's going to be wrestling also a man you're going to be in the ring with in 16 days from now, a rock star, put it that way. I mean, you'll definitely know what time it is there for sure. But, Mr. Parsley, I got a couple gifts for you, and I think I want to give them to you because I know you got a lot to say. A lot of people have been waiting. There's one person in particular that's been waiting a long time to speak with you, but certainly before
Zilla?
I get yes. Well, Zilla's always waiting. Yeah. Well,
hi, Zilla.
Zilla's always waiting, but I think it's time for me to give you some gifts. Let's give you the first one here because you know how you've always called yourself the hall monitor of Sportswire. You've always called yourself the hall monitor, and I thought there would certainly be a way to, I think, poetically enshrine that because you are now officially in the Hall of Fame as the Hall of Fame monitor. So there you go. You are the Hall of Fame monitor.
That is the most beautiful
in the Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame
certificate I've ever received, Tom. I need a copy of that sent to me, please.
I can do that when we're off the air. I mean, I really
It's a beautiful thing.
I could do it really now, but I mean, people are watching it right in front of us. So
are people watching us? All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we have
people
doing that. We have a few. We have just one or two. Just Zilla and a fan of yours. That's it. Nobody else. We have nobody in the chat. Don't worry. Nobody here tonight. Nobody.
So something like this and the EWA Hall of Fame induction, something like that would put me ahead.
I believe now this is officially. I believe
Steele,
if you count the EWA, now this is number 10. Just want to put that out there. This is number 10, I believe. You're in multiple companies. You're in I think you're in multiple companies' Hall of Fames. You're in 3 companies' Hall of Fames. You're in obviously you're in a lot of achievements you've done in your own career, other Hall of Fames. I mean, I
just don't want to boast or brag, but we're just a few away from 17 at this point. I want you to know that. I want the world to know that. Well, I think I want everyone here. I want everyone to be here on that night that we celebrate, that we break the record.
Yeah. You know what? You're going to get one step closer now because I got number 11 in front of me because you're the realest member of the Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame.
Tom, you were going to make me cry. I'm going to have to go off air.
Don't do that because don't do that because Hubie cried on Tuesday's show. You may want to cry, but Hubie did kind of cry in his speech after you signed off. He kind of did. He talked about Hubie did. Yes, Hubie cried.
I mean, it is an amazing thing. I mean, once you've done it 11 times. But
you could give Hubie advice. You could give Hubie advice on Sunday about not crying on Sportswire because you've been in the Hall of Fame so many times.
That's right. Yeah. So this is a tear-free zone. That's right. I'll let him know. I'll let Hubie know.
Some people now want gun-free zones. You've got tear-free zones.
We got tear-free zones. That's right. Yeah. Wow. And I think something about tuna dogs out there too, right?
Yeah. You know what? I don't think I'm going to have a tuna dog.
Have you ever?
I hope not to.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of sketched out.
That's not on my bucket list. I mean, that's not on it. No, sorry.
No. Is that like an Ohio thing, you think, or?
I didn't even hear of it until Hubie brought it up last month on the show, so I couldn't tell.
Sounds like a trailer park thing, but I don't know.
We're not going to say that. You're going down to Thrill Mania coming up. Thrill Mania 14.
Right, baby.
I wouldn't do that, but obviously, yeah, congratulations, and we'll really give you the physical copies when we're off the air. And I mean, I understand though, you had a few things that you wanted to get off your chest. You had come up with some things you really wrote, and I thought it'd be a great segue into those. And I was curious for the audience and what really they were. I mean, what could you really have written for us here tonight in prime time, Mr. Hall Monitor, or Hall of Fame Monitor, I should now call you?
Okay, well, hi, I'm Justin Parsley. I'm the first real wrestler, the center of attention in the Healing Herb. IMF Tag Team Champion, half of, and the Sportswire Radio Hall Monitor. So what I did was like I was kind of inspired here, and I'm no perfectionist. I'm no Stephen King or anything like that. Like I'm not great by any means, but I sat down and I put some pen to paper, and I got some words here kind of strung together to form sentences. And, you know, I wrote a few things about people that have inspired me or people that I met along the way in the underground and the wrestling industry. But where this all started was I wrote something about 9/11.
Let's go with the 9/11. Let's start nice and easy. Let's go with the 9/11 first. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to start there too. But I wanted to.
Glasses off. That's very un-Anthony-like of you to take the glasses off. I mean, here I was.
I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm not Anthony. So I do a lot of things.
You know, by the way, I want to make this clear. Who was the first person outside of a company you used to represent that decided that this guy, Justin Parsley, he really brings something to the table before all your brethren out there? Who was that guy that brought you on here, by the way, at like 11:30 in the morning or something like that? We really weren't in prime time. We were really in brunch time when you came on. You went from brunch time to prime time. I like to point that out there for the audience.
And prime time will remain too.
But yeah, we don't want you. We're not going back to brunch time with you. You're not going back to brunch time. I don't even like to be up before brunch time, first of all. So go ahead.
That's more of like your UK shows, right? Like
which I haven't done one because I like to go to sleep once in a while. I like to take a nap in between. But go ahead. I want to hear.
As you should.
Yeah,
I need to ask you about whenever you talked about your speech, right? You did your 9/11 speech. So you mentioned, like you said, like the words foundation. You said just and peace, which is pretty close to Justin Parsley. You said steel. Yes, I heard steel. Was that all on purpose? Are you that kind of?
I don't know if George W. Bush had planned his words around steel and Anthony Steele.
No, I mean, did you like look for any of those keywords? Is that like
no? I
just kind of came together.
I just wanted to quote a speech from 2001.
How divine! How divine!
Yeah. Okay. And I used my own time, by the way, walking past Steele when I volunteered to clean up a park in 2001, just blocks away from, September 11th, which is the ironic of that.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm a little nervous to share this because, this is like my heart and soul.
No, you're in prime time. There's nothing to be nervous about. You're Justin Parsley.
Yeah, but
I know it's not the Circle of Jerks show because you have, a lot of people here, but by all means, don't be nervous. Don't be shy.
You don't think we bring a lot of people to the Circle?
I think you have more people here tonight because your peers are here watching because they knew you're the hall monitor.
How are we doing tonight before we start?
We have like 18 people on YouTube.
18 people are here? Okay. All right.
Just 18. Not too many. And by the way, Zilla's here, and you're a big fan. You're very, very big real fan.
Zilla. Yeah, I know. I love her. All right. So this one.
Go ahead. Let's go with this.
This one's called After 9/11 Came. So on the 11th of September in 2001, we swore we'd remember the towers that were dismembered, terrorism's vision rendered, left our nation shattered in embers. But we rose like an eagle from those ashes, put patriotism on our front lines, actions we can't move past yet. But because of 9/11, some husband is without his wife. Because of 9/11, Tom's father gave his life. Due to 9/11, even children had to die. When we all came together, we had ourselves a cry. Every seat tonight, like back in 01, every eye, water's not even safe. Tonight, nothing's dry. If you think Building 7 looked like controlled demolition, then I'm sorry, you're lame. If it feels like an inside job, so is my best work. I've already came.
Well, that was very poetic. I would have to say very poetic.
That was all from right here. It was pretty deep. I went pretty deep for that one.
I think it was deep, and thank you very much for sharing that. Really,
thank you for giving me the platform to share it on. And like I said, I have a
build this platform, by the way. You built it, buddy. I mean,
well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for allowing me another.
You built it with steel that rose to Sportswire.
Using the foundation that was laid.
You know what time? You know what time it is, baby. You know what's up.
You know what it is, my man. I will never not impersonate him. So. But yeah, there's a few people in here that like I have different poems for.
I would love to know who do you have in there. Let's talk about it.
You want another one?
Yeah, how many you got? I mean, there's plenty of people here. They're eagerly.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. This is legitimate. Okay, this is legitimate. This is how long we could go.
I believe you.
It's thicky thick, but
yeah, here.
Okay, so this one's called The Real Rev, and I spelled real like mine. for you. This is you.
That's very
This is
kind
yours.
of you. What a
This
kind
one's yours.
I really look forward to it.
I hope you do because this one's really good.
I really am.
All right. Tom Bryce seems very nice because Mr. Bryce is really nice. Tom's chin smells of Old Spice, making Tom Bryce soldier's only vice. Not the only. You could light a match. Where are we heading? I've gone off track. Mr. and Mrs. Bryce consumed rice the day they consummated baby Bryce. Baby Bryce Tommy grew into a boy. There Tom found a mic, his favorite toy. After Thomas the man helped spread his joy, he'd interview guests in his virtual foy. Yay. So let's have a toast, give a hip hip hooray for the day Tom's dad finally got Tom's mom to lay. Also, sleeping next to Karen is another quick out, but I'm done sharing secrets and what my partner's about.
Well,
So
I will replace the rice with some healing herbs probably when they, decided that moment was coming. I will.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
I just went out on a whim, and it also rhymes.
Close. I think they definitely did enjoy some, healing herbs. That I know for sure.
I thought consuming rice and consummating Bryce. I thought that was good.
Karen with Sharon, and the rest of it.
I could have done that. I could have, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I
gotta tell you that was.
Well, I threw Karen in there. That's also Soldier, so I'm paying like a little bit of homage.
Okay,
Soldier's kind of tied into yours a little bit too. Like I'm giving like the things that will kill Soldier, which I shouldn't do that.
I think what you did was you were trying to rhyme everything with. I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That was
absolutely.
That was good. Okay, I mean, I'm with it. So let's. I'm imagining that we're gonna certainly raise the temperature for each writing or poem you may have.
You think it gets heavier?
I would assume so because we had 9/11, right? We started nice and easy, right?
9/11's nice and easy. That's the first time I've ever heard that. First of all,
what you said in terms of your speech, people would say that is very beautiful. This was what you said about me. I think pretty good. I'll live with it. I think
I have more. I mean,
yeah, I think why not? What are you saving them?
Is Jason Storm in here?
I don't think he is, but I'm
read
sure
that
we'll
one.
find out about
that piece of shit. No, I'm not gonna read it if he's not here. He's not gonna be here. He's not gonna.
Is
Kyle Shelby here? Kyle Shelby in the house? Do we got Kyle Shelby
I don't think Kyle Shelby.
Roll call.
I mean, I don't know if he's here. Does anybody see him? Kyle Shelby? I mean, I like Kyle. Well, who are you?
I don't know if this guy's here or not. Ox McCoy.
Yeah, he's definitely here. Let's go with Ox.
Ox McCoy's is here?
Yes, of course he's here. He's definitely here. That I know for sure.
Ox, are you ready for this, baby? Okay. All right. The roar of his music booms just like thunder. His strength pulls the cart, the hardcore god of war and wonder. Toying with opponents like they might stand a chance. He gores his next victim while his hooves do a dance. All hail! Red beard and pale. All hell. How much merch does this dude sell? By the end of this match, his blood lands on my face. Never felt safer. I knew this was my place. I stare in awe at the title he hoists. Accepting Ox McCoy was the reason I was moist. That's called Ox McCoy Makes Me Moist, is what it's called.
Well, you know what? I mean, Cato certainly found that out firsthand most recently from the blood.
Oh, he got so moist. Yeah. Ox made Cato hella moist.
He definitely did.
And likewise, Cato made Ox hella moist. So
I think Ox
it was a really moist match. Really, they have a lot of moist matches.
Yeah, but I think Ox did a little more to make Cato and Naomi moist. And by the way, happy anniversary to Cato and Naomi. I don't think they heard that one. Probably a good thing. But if you want to subscribe to Justin Parsley and see more poems and other shows, you can do that on his YouTube page. Who else you got, though? Who else you got? I'd be curious to know for the audience.
Hold on, I think I need a drink.
Oh, you need to drink water. Understandably so. I still think Jason Storm would be one you should read out loud because Jason Storm is obviously a man that you've shared multiple locker rooms with, and you're certainly on a different side.
But he could always show up, right? Like he could always.
Well, he's got soldiers earned, so he may show up eventually. So
he may show up in the chat eventually. I mean, we got.
All right, I'll give you
30 minutes in, so yeah.
Okay, all right. So who else you have here for these?
I got. Let's see. Let me go ahead and grab this real quick. And again, I'm sorry, I'm not a professional.
No.
So
You're
this is all very
you're
independent,
not trained for this moment, very
underground
nervous.
writing. Yeah, for sure. I got Zilla on deck.
Oh, please read Zilla. Yeah, I want to hear that. All right, let's hear this.
All right, I'll start with the title this time because I don't want like the Ox McCoy thing. This one's called God, Zilla. So it's called Godzilla. So it's like me talking to God about Zilla. Okay.
Oh, okay, I'll go with it. Sure.
You understand? Okay.
I understand.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. God, Zilla showed up to my show again, but she never prays for me nor hopes I win. God, Zilla's trauma might run deep. I've the right to remain silent. I've tried not a peep. God, Zilla must be a test you've set before. Your test is quite draining. I could use a restore. God, Zilla should change her support of all the evil and the bad. Delta's down. I'm still up. I'm the best she'll never had. God, Zilla shines so bright. I don't know why she throws shade. Maybe she's just green with envy. Maybe you should handle this, Jade.
Whoa! First of all, you used the Drake line.
That was good.
That's a boom, but you used the Drake line in the best I ever had. I think I heard that in there. You used the Drake line. You did.
Everything's been said. You realize everything's recycled, right? Like since the beginning of time.
I mean, you talked about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's all the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is. But you mentioned.
I wasn't
Delta.
trying. Oh, okay. I understand.
You mentioned Delta. I mean, I thought you were gonna throw Cash Carter in there, but touche. Well done.
But I said that I'll be the best she's never had because Zilla won't have. Get that. Get out of here with that.
You've been hitting the gym. You've been getting tans. Yeah, I mean, listen.
Can't get this.
Mama Soldier, I think, saw that.
She can get this right here.
Well, there you have it. Yeah, very clever. I mean, hopefully Zilla still tunes into this and is not very mad about what's happened here.
The author wrote something about her. That's I would think that's an honor and a privilege. If I was sitting on the other side of the screen, I would hope that if someone showed up with writings, that I would be one of the writings.
I'm with you. Listen, I'm with you, but we'll have to find out. So who else you got? You told us Zilla. You told us Ox McCoy. I'm liking it. I'm warming up. Go ahead. Who else you got?
This one is called "Go to Bed, Chase Wakefield."
The first comment of the night, Chase Wakefield. Now, this is a personal one. That was the first
comment of the night, Chase Wakefield?
He was the first one. And he's here, by the way, next Saturday. So this is a good segue to promote him returning here next Saturday to Sportswire. Chase Wakefield, the married man, who I know there's a personal one for you, very personal. Let me quote the word.
Hang on. Let me get to this comment, El Drago, okay? Let me get to El Drago's comment real quick. Got a poem for the High Chief, might get you in the studio, okay? Okay, I love you, Drago. I want you to know that. And I went through this whole list, and Amanda and I sat down, and I was like, who goes on Sportswire that I should cover? And we went through all the names, and she covered everybody. And the only one she said that I was like, oh, I didn't write one for him was Drago, right? I was like, well, we're Foundation. I don't want to
he's my High Chief.
I don't want to insult him. Like, I don't want that's like I didn't even do Soldier really, technically. Like I threw him in with you, but I didn't do Soldier. Like I don't want to fucking, come at my friends like by any means. But
I understand.
There are people that maybe
partner, by the way, big title match we're going to talk about later. Understand? I got that.
Yeah. So I mean, there are people that I do have, my beefs with, and that I do want to get, off my chest. But Drago, I will write you like a love poem later. Maybe tonight even. I don't know. I'll just tweet it to you. Let's do this Anthony Steele one. Because
I want to hear that one. I think
well, I mean, that's the only person I let do their own. I let them handwrite their own. So he sent it to me.
He actually, wait a minute. You didn't come up with something. He wrote something himself. That's not how it works. You're the home monitor.
Well, with Steele it is, because I know how Steele, he's very particular about. So
he's in his own. Yeah, okay.
I know it's probably kind of hard for the crowd, the fan, the audience to read. So he insisted using crayon. He insisted on using crayon. So this is called "I'm the Real Deal," and there's a lot of misspells, so you have to work with me here. "I'm the Real Deal" by Anthony Steele. Okay. One more time here.
I'm listening.
I know. I just want to bring it up there one more time. So in case this is the thumbnail thing.
Yeah, I see that there.
All right, so it says, I am Steele, the real deal. Parsley's my best friend. He wins in the end. That's all. That's literally all it says.
That's it. No, if Anthony Steele wrote
He ran out of room. I told him not to use crayon. I told him. I said you should use.
But he would have took up the whole notebook.
I insisted color pencil even, but he wanted the thick. So
nah,
that's what we ended up with. You don't think that's?
Right.
I can't help that. That's how it ended up, Tom. I don't make the rules here.
Well, I understand that. You certainly don't, but I mean, all right, Anthony Steele. All right, I'll go.
You want to get back to Chase Wakefield?
I want to hear. Yeah, that one. We'll come back to Anthony Steele.
So did he disappear? Did Chase Wakefield disappear? Because I said his name. I let him have some time to get interacting.
I'm gonna bail you out on this one. I tend to think that Chase Wakefield probably now, because he's a proud husband, probably now
consummating the marriage.
Pillow talk, is probably a big thing now. He's got probably a
good for him finally having sex. That is fantastic. Good for him. He's waited long enough.
Said that. I didn't say that. You said that.
Those were my words. Yeah, those are absolutely my words.
I want to make sure. That's your words, not yours truly. But I would certainly, for the audience.
Well, this is appropriate. Go to bed, Chase Wakefield. This is appropriate because if he's doing pillow talk, he's already there. So this is the title just wrote itself.
Pillow talk, truth or dare. Bedtime stories. He's definitely learning a lot about that Chase Wakefield right now.
And if you want to play truth or dare later, we could fill up this screen with some more boxes and we could do that. All right, they call you Chase Wakefield, but you're putting me to sleep. I'd rather wake in Bakefield. Discussions diving deep. Janie's Instagram, at least, is a treat. Put on boxing gloves, medium rare New York strip, and then beat the meat. Drop her lid on your tongue and enjoy your trip. And then the rest of the poem, it's just my phone number written forwards and backwards and up and down. So I got sidetracked. But if Janie wants to hit me up, then I got a PDF copy of this that I could
I can certainly give you his
I could even Janie's
information. I have Chase's telephone number. I have his phone number.
I don't that's not what I said. That's not what I said. You don't want his phone number?
What's the matter?
No, I don't need Chase's. No, I don't need Chase's. I don't need Chase's phone number. You don't have Janie's though, right?
No, I they're married. I wouldn't.
Right, but that's why, and that would make sense. That's why I'm saying you don't have it.
No, I haven't spoken to Janie. I speak to Chase because Chase.
Blink twice if you really have it. Blink twice if you have it. Blink twice.
You turn. I could see personal. You're very personal.
You're not blinking at all.
No, I'm not blinking. No.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Huh?
Who else?
What?
Who else?
Who else?
What? Well, you said what? I think that could be a segue to one person. What? What? Never say never. You got that guy on it? You got that guy on there. You got him on.
I was told to keep his name out of my mouth and my name out of his mouth. And then, I don't know.
Now you pinned?
I almost did an ode to trampolines, but I didn't. I didn't want to be that guy.
I think we know who you're talking about. If you don't want to say his name, you can certainly say what you wrote in that poem. You should say it.
I don't have anything for him. I don't have anything. I was told to keep his name out of my mouth and my name out of his mouth. And I know, but when sometimes this it's bigger than just this.
We'll table that. But who else you got? Any more names?
I got the Mystique of Mysticality.
Oh, I want to hear that one. Yeah, because
it's not as long as the other ones though. It's not quite as long. So it just okay. So
there isn't much to say about him. He's has a cameo.
I know he's here. He's not. He's commentating. He's announcing. He's not. He's wrestling.
Refereeing. He's done refereeing before.
Who is this guy? Where did he come from? So that's what this poem's about right here. Where the Mystique of Mysticality. It said, "I'll never understand the mystique of Trey Mysticality. To me, he's a bit of a kook." That's it. See what I did there?
There isn't much to really talk about in his career in the underground. All right, I'll give you that one. Commentating, refereeing.
That's why I didn't have much to work with.
Not right. I'll give you
pretty
that.
Short resume.
Yeah, short and sweet to the point.
I got one in here for CJ Black. Oh, this one's called Owing Omen. This one
Is that
says.
Trey Mysticality owing Omen? Is that what that one was for?
Oh, this is all from me.
Oh, okay.
I asked Trey to
makes
ghostwrite
sense,
with
because
me. I asked him to
I
collaborate.
think Omen would certainly like to owe Trey Mysticality something that was done to him.
I think we should take a break before we do omens. We should take a break and maybe talk. Let's talk real. Like, you want to talk wrestling?
To the chat? You want to talk to the chat? You want to take a break? I'll talk to the chat.
Let's talk to the chat.
There's a lot of people that want to talk to you. They're obviously very curious about what's on your mind tonight. Sure. And we have a lot of comments. Let's get to them here. A lot of them, because you're really important. Speaking of the first person, but we know he's now on pillow talk duty now. He's definitely, reading some bedtime stories now with Janie.
Whispering sweet nothings, right?
I guess. I mean, what do I know? Hubie wanted to say hello before he goes back to work. Thank you again for coming to the EWA, talking to you, and hope you have a blast with us on Sunday. All Wrestling Matters 145, and the Underground Dream Team is coming to the EWA, and sounds too good. I think he meant to say two with like TOO, but
we're not here to judge. That's fine. Yeah. We have worse typers than that in the chat, so it's fine. Absolutely.
Touche, duly noted. Yeah. And you've got you're probably like your biggest fan here. Just so you know, do you remember who that was, by the way? Not the person on the left, but the person on the right. Any idea is that Rob Slater to the right?
I think that might be Rob Slater.
It's essential.
She's a huge fan of Rob Slater, is what I heard.
That's essential. And how is the greatest king and PWF champion of all time, Justin Parsley, and how is everyone?
We're all great.
But it's really more like, how are you doing? No, it's more like about how are you?
We're all just great. We're all just fans. We're all doing great. Thank you. Everyone's
great. Thank you. Ox McCoy, who you did, I think Ox might have been mostly okay with your poem of him. I think he mostly.
You think Ox liked it? I hope Ox liked it.
I actually think Ox did like it.
I wanted it to bring us closer together.
Well, you guys were one-time sinners together. Maybe who knows what the past will, especially now. Hopefully we'll see Ox back out there. But speaking of people who are not happy to see you, though. Jason Myers is not happy to see you, and he wants to tell you the greatest PWF champion is the current champion, Felix Jones, and he wants that auto-corrected.
This kid's got problems.
Well, you beat him sometimes.
That's probably what the problem is. I probably beat the crowd.
Well, we don't condone beating of children.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah,
the way the soldier smacked him with the chair, I would never do that.
Zilla would like to say hello. Hello. Thank you, Zilla. Thank you, Zilla. And your tag team partner this coming Sunday would like to say hello. Hello to your all wonderful people. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello. And he's trying to stay awake. Well, I hope that, Justin's poem didn't put you to sleep yet.
Yeah, because I have one for him since we're going to be theming.
Oh, well,
I did. Yeah, I had something I wanted to.
We have a lot of people.
Yeah, we will. I just want to make sure he stays awake. Stay awake, Kron. I just need you a little bit longer.
I'll put it on Instagram, I'm sure, tomorrow. He'll read it,
So?
TikTok,
Okay.
TikTok liked my speech of him. He got like 300-something views on TikTok, so I can't complain. Jay said, no, just living life. Okay, I don't know what that was for. I can't even get one half of the greatest tag team in the underground scene. Wow, thanks, Zilla. Jason Myers is not a happy man. Very much not happy.
I told you he's got problems.
And she's excited for Kron and you to tag team. I agree with that. Speaking of people that would like to say Parsley with a caps Y, Parsley, Bethany's Art.
Oh, hi, Bethany. How you doing?
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the sub button for Justin Parsley, the EWA and Sportswire. That background is, by the way, that background is disrespectful. All hail. By the way, all effing hail.
You think it's your background or mine?
No, he's not saying mine's disrespectful.
You think it's a me thing?
I think, yeah, he's not talking about mine. My background's got lights and a WWE spinner belt and a baseball photo.
Maybe he likes the dark WCW and football.
No, I think he has no problem with my background. He has no problem with your background because the House of Wolves, the house always wins. Speaking of people that are not happy you're teaming with Dark Kron, is Kron still alive, according to the Boogeyman?
So disrespectful. And I wrote poetry for him. I'm not.
I'm so
Can't believe it.
I'm so disrespectful. Another 50 Cent lyric there for you. You need to put that in your rhyme. You're more of a rap guy than me, and I knew it.
I
Hello to one half of the greatest tag team, but they're not the champions anymore. But they were one time the tag team champions, Jason Myers. Let's get to more comments. There's my guy, Mr. Parsley, the hardest working, most inspirational man inside and outside the ring. I mean, very poetic words. Maybe he should have wrote that poem about you. I mean, I hope
love that guy.
Yeah, we all love that guy.
Yeah,
and
how can you not?
People that do know you and do want to say dad with a double D, or actually triple D. Well, he actually has 2 Ds after double D, yeah.
Huh.
We like. I mean, I like double Ds, but we'll move on. We'll move on. That'll be on your
Get one of
channel.
those for that. Yeah. But you just brought it here, Tom.
I know I did. You're lying to yourself, Tron. I did, but Omen bye. No, I think Omen's staying. Omen's being told to leave, but he's not leaving. He's from Ohio, Jason. I mean, obviously, Omen's not a fan of the state of Ohio. Obviously not. He isn't inspirational. Me too, Jade. Me and Parsley teaming. I wouldn't have thought I'd ever get that chance, but here it is. And hello, Boo. Omen's getting some tough chance here. Hello to Hillbilly Tilly, by the way. I haven't seen Hillbilly Tilly in a while. I'd like to say hello. Thank you, Tilly, my good friend Hillbilly Tilly. Miles, come at me when you can spell your name correctly. Justin, you did make a point, Mr. Hallmark. There would be some bad spelling tonight on Sportswire. You got
it's
half
all over the place. It's all over the place.
My name is spelled correctly, and Omen makes my head hurt. I mean, he hurt Justin Parsley's head, though, in Rage in the Cage. I would like to remind you about that, though. I hope you,
Yeah. We're healing nicely.
You've had some healing herbs, I would think, since. Obviously,
That always helps. Yeah, I just rubbed it right on there.
On a post 420 days for you. And maybe Afro Man, I got high in the background because I got high, but not high like that. But no, my real IMF world champion Omen Black does not have to. What is it? Zilla is with authority. Respect Zilla's authority there. Just say.
You will respect my authority.
You and JD make my head hurt. Ooh, potato there. And Omen Black appreciates Zilla. Who would have guessed? Boy, how times have changed on Sportswire. Have times changed?
Upside down world.
Well, yeah, I mean, really, literally. Hello there. Yeah, okay. I don't know what else we got. We got a lot of comments here tonight. People want to talk to you, I guess. People, they're interested in you. You're all jokes. Clock it. The biggest joke in this chat is you saying Justin is the greatest PWF champion. Well, at least, you know what? At least it wasn't Xavier Thorne that was the greatest PWF champion. I don't want to go down that road, but
that could never happen. That couldn't happen in this universe.
There can't be no other way for that. Thank you, Jay, for the intro. Yeah, Parsley's background, it is interesting. Right, let's just act like Felix doesn't exist. Well, show the audience because he does exist.
He's right here. Yeah, I'm not trying to hold him hostage. He's right there.
There you go.
Getting his little ass kicked.
Well, there you go. And the greatest king of Palo of all time, meaning you. You two, well, I'm going to leave that at that. We are good. That would be a great comment on your channel, but we're going to pretend that doesn't exist. If you're Zilla, you're Jade, just whatever you do, cover your face.
Who was it from? Who was that?
Darkon of all people. Yeah.
Really?
Whatever you do, yes, cover. We're not repeating that comment on
I gotta scroll up for that one. Okay,
No.
you keep going. You keep going.
I'm going to keep going because we're not going to talk about that on here. We're definitely not talking about that. We're not doing that here. Yeah, good. And you never think about that again. I was on the phone with you when it happened. Is that the Macho Sleaze? Your tag team partner, your best friend?
Oh, yeah. I didn't see his comment either. Good thing he's here.
Well, he just got to fill it up. And who are these kids? Hi, Uncle GP. Yes, hello, Soldier. Thank you, Soldier. The real Samoan Dragon is in the house now. It's always up in smoke with the High Chief and Parsley around. Yeah, I mean, that's a great Cheech and Chong reference there. Great Cheech and Chong reference there. There you go.
Still smoking, bro. Still smoking.
Well, you know what? Smoke it if you got it. Speaking of people that you have been in the ring with, what's going on, man? Great seeing both of you. Who's been on, some of your podcast, and
Sure.
maybe it's time for me to announce my retirement. Let you take over sports, but you're the hall monitor.
Whoa, hold on. No,
Yeah.
Sportswire is a family-friendly show, and I have no place.
You
I
are
am the
family
sleaze.
friendly. You are a very
I am the sleaze for a reason. I'm the
you just
sleaziest
have
player
to,
in the game.
live in the bounds of the restrictions. You have a larger platform, a larger subscription base, so you'll obviously learn to live in those boundaries. I mean, I'm sure you can do that.
We will try.
Uncle Jimmy,
We
I
will
know
try.
kid voice. I'm sorry, but that is a good comment. Annoying kid voice. Yes, we have kids here in this chat. Please go out there and certainly be very cautious with your comments. The people seem to like you tonight. They like to, they want to hear you. They want to hear themselves in the chat. You got 18 people right now live for 49 minutes in.
That's pretty good. They're stuck with us. Good.
Not bad. Yeah, not too bad. It's good to be talking to people, not myself. Like previous, we had one guy on here Saturday at like 6:00, and God bless him. He got me a lot of views on Instagram. But it was, I think, me, Zilla, Ox, and Jade, and that was it. We were talking to him. God bless him. Portuguese. And it was a great guy.
Rough. Yeah, we appreciate your service.
Like, it was just the four of us. We could have sung Kumbaya and nobody would have heard it. I'm going to say this. The House of Wolves member, the Prince of Professional Wrestling, Felix Jones, is a great, awesome, amazing, cool. Well, Justin Parsley, that's not cool there. That's not, that's not a real comment, I would have to think.
Let's see. I think I wrote something about Zilla earlier, didn't I?
I'm doing this for that, Justin.
Didn't I have something? I wrote something for Zilla, I think. Oh, yeah, here it is.
People that would like to say hello to you, a man that's also a champion and the great. Wow!
That's Zilla.
Wow,
that one's not getting published.
I'm glad that you didn't do that to me, sir. Boy, you know what? That's why I'm staying as above the fray. Speaking of champions, who I saw are no longer above the fray in DBW there, Brandon Castelli. I mean, just Roland Havoc found that out the hard way. He really does rock hard, but he does say hell yeah to you for now. Hell yeah.
Castelli's usually a pretty good dude.
Brandon's a great dude, and he was at that wedding that you weren't invited to, by the way. Yes, Owen Black is Team Zilla. Who would have guessed? Hello to Soldier and Drago. Yes. The obsession with Parsley is who are we talking about now? With the obsession with you? I'm just saying. Now, who I would love to know? I mean, because I have no idea.
Dude's got my six.
Maybe you're getting fan mail from this fan. Hello, Drago. Yes. Hi, Michael. Please spell check. Thank you. Super weird. Doc Holliday. Speaking of legends, are out there.
What's up, Doc? I've heard nothing but good things about Doc. I've heard from Gabe Sayers that I would get along with Doc. Really
I understand you and Gabe are going to see each other in 2 weeks when we get to that in a little while eventually.
I sure do hope so.
I think apparently he's supposed to be wrestling a guy who's a Saint, first name Damien.
I know that guy. I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, you heard of him? You heard a
little
bit about him?
A
little bit about him? Yeah. There you go. Yes, hello to Brandon. Yes, thank you, Brandon. It's going to be an honor to team with you on Sunday. I agree with that. I have it your way. To quote
the honor's all mine, man.
To quote my Burger King cup, have it your way, guys.
Yeah. I'm real excited. Like, I didn't think that I would leave this industry for all those years, right? While Kron's sitting here holding it down, doing what he does, doing what we started doing, and doing it in innovative ways and just staying relevant.
You're still the young man of the group.
That's the only reason I hang out with them. What are you talking about?
That was a funny one. Keep on kicking tail and getting checks in the mail. Checks in the mail. Well, let's get you to 1,000 subs so we can get you some royalty checks.
There we go. Let's get those checks in the mail.
Yeah, let's do that. It's the Dark Sleaze. Okay, it's the Dark Sleaze. Hello, yes. Hello. By the way, the Prophet is here. Not too happy with you, by the way. I want to say that the Prophet, Jordan Crowley, is not too pleased with you tonight on Sportswire. Not too pleased.
He never really is.
Well, he has his reasons, and I'm going to let him say some of that in a bit.
Who's Jordan Crowley? Is that Styx? Styx?
No, that's two different people. They may look alike.
They look exactly alike. They're
well,
not the same
sometimes
person?
that can happen. Listen, you get that all the time. You and Rob Slater, you guys used to look alike.
I don't remember that time, but I think Styx and Jordan Crowley might be the same person. You think they're two totally different people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If they were, hypothetically speaking, do you know what they call a bundle of six?
You tell us for the enlighten us.
Oh, I don't think I can say that on this show.
Don't do that because we
Let's
want
go
to
ahead.
have.
Let's go ahead. And
We'll
keep
get to
moving
more
on.
comments. We want to get more big names on Sportswire. Who is Trey going to get? It's not Omen Black. I pretty much would be a betting man to say, and I don't bet it's not going to be Omen Black. That I think I can say with high authority. So hit the sub button for the EWA. Justin and Kron will be there coming up on Sunday. Remember when Steele and Parsley were a tag team that never teamed up? I remember. Just 9/11 segue. I remember. Yeah, we will never forget that. We will never forget that you and Anthony Steele were never a tag team, but we're a tag team. And I will remember
completely undefeated. Undefeated as a tag team.
I will remember Anthony Steele actually being a good soldier after All Out Warfare. Unbelievable. Kato certainly was very impressed on Saturday. We showed that there, and I never would have guessed. We will never forget that. We will never forget.
What a perfect day to never forget. Perfect.
We will never forget that. Yes.
Never.
Hello to Michael. Yes. Hello to Brandon. Want to say hello to my good friend who will be back here next week, Mr. Mickey Vargas, who took a photo with Masada, was on the same show with him, and he certainly come a long way and going to many places. And speaking of people, thank you, Mickey. And also, remember when Steele and Parsley? Oh wait, they still do. That's what the prophet is saying. Just saying.
Not even true. I have all my teeth. I chew. I don't have to suck. No.
You know what? I have my teeth now because the dentist tried to work on the left side.
So you can masticate too. You can chew again too.
I can chew again, but
masticate.
Sure,
it's a bigger word for it.
You want to laugh, but I'm sure in 2 weeks when I go back to the dentist, I'm sure you're gonna go. On the right side, maybe we could get some more money out of you and take another teeth. You just watch. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Then I won't be able to laugh again. But no, I'm not teaming with Trey at all. See what I mean? I see. I mean, I think I could read minds a little bit. Thank you, Mickey. Good to see Mickey. Mickey's always one of my favorites from my state.
So,
no more Omen and Parsley in a cage, please. That was hard to watch.
It was hard to be inside of it. What do you mean?
Well, she was watching.
Gosh, I wish I could have watched.
She had a front row seat, which I'm sure my money paid for her to sit there. But I did buy a ticket to the show.
I had an outer body experience, bro. We're not the same.
So do you believe? Well, it's funny because a couple of days ago we talked about this on Sportswire with Kato. I guess you believe in aliens and UFOs, then?
I mean, there's a lot of possibilities out there, Tom.
I just go back to
nothing's completely impossible.
When you were on here with Soldier, with the Real Monsters on Sportswire, because you guys were very important. You came on here, we pre-recorded it. We did talk about at that time Sammy Hagar, former Van Halen singer, who Soldier, not so much a fan of, and I understand why. Sammy Hagar famously said on Howard Stern that he believed in aliens and UFOs. So, and why can't this be love, I suppose? But who knows? But
I know Sammy Hagar. I will tell you that right here.
Well, you certainly are not no Sammy Hagar because you can drive more than 55. But let's get to some more comments there. I'd hate it, but I'd probably join Parsley and Kron at that point. See what I mean? He really doesn't like Trey Mysticality. I would not want to be Trey Mysticality when he sees Omen Black again. He may have to do a promo on that. A promo at Ohio Promo Wrestling, where he was a part of. Or TPW he's a part of. Thank you. Yes, we'll never forget. Thank you very much, Drago, for saving us from that. And don't forget to remind him, Tom, what he did to my sister. That did happen about 2 months ago, by the way. It did happen there,
She was kissing my knees. Are you kidding me? She tried to make a move on me.
Well,
he needs to check his sister. She needs to get out of my ring and stay away from my knees.
Well, you know what?
It's just plain and simple.
He's not happy about that because that's his sister, and that's why he's the prophet. And I'm going to say we're moving on.
He looks like the kind of guy that might crush on my knees too. I could see him kissing my knees too.
Well, we're not going to kiss people's nieces and sisters. We're going to get to some more comments.
Knees, Tom. Knees.
Oh, okay.
Knees.
You know what? My ears need to be checked.
Holy crap! No.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Mickey Vargas in the IMF. Ooh, I tell you what, I would love to see that. Mickey, is moved up to Texas. That's a little closer to Iowa.
We have a breaking comment.
That's
a breaking comment. Mickey Vargas in the IMF. When's that going to happen?
I don't know, but I would like to.
You want me to talk to somebody? You want me to talk to Dirty Donnie?
Well, we're going to get to him eventually.
I can talk like Dirty Donnie, but I don't know if I really want to talk to Dirty Donnie, man. You know what it
Well,
is.
you're
You know
gonna
what it
be.
is.
I'm gonna talk to you about Dirty Donnie when we eventually get to more comments here.
Yeah, that
After
table
we're done.
match.
If
Yeah.
you give him that gift, I swear to all that is holy. Mickey versus Omen. Yeah, I would love to see that. Someone book it. I can't book it. Justin can't book it, but Dirty can. Who the F needs 10? Well, you got 11, by the way, not 10 Hall of Fames. Parsley is now, well, this was before 11. And congratulations. Yeah, thank you, Soldier, for saving us there. I mean, I happen to be very happy for Soldier in that comment. Let's go, Parsley. Congrats. And dear old daddy Soldier. The Prophet's not a happy man. I can just tell you that much. He's about as happy as I am watching the New York Mets right now. That's excessive, don't you think? Yeah, the New York Mets aren't doing too well, but that's okay. Hey, Soldier, did you find your daddy yet? Well, Jason Storm has him, though. Jason Storm has him. And Tuna Dogs.
That's a sick man.
Tuna Dogs are hollow. Well, Jason Storm's an interesting guy. Oxlet's not. When is Parsley going to be in the EWA? That's Sunday. Drill Mania 14. This coming Sunday.
Just a few hours away. Just a couple of sleeps away from
sound
it.
like a euphemism. It just can't be real. It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
That was kind of, I'm obviously, I'm not as good as the host of you are.
No, that was great. That was great.
It was close.
You're an honourary jerk anyway, so I mean,
I'm a jerk for a lot of reasons. Ask Heshi Tischler about that. He was so mad.
I don't have to ask anybody. People be
he was mad
at
me on and off the show last night. Oh my God, he was so mad. He literally walked off. Like, I'm done. I'm leaving. He was so mad yesterday. He was just like, his wire didn't work. He couldn't get to talk, and it was like, okay. Congratulations that you have a son. I didn't know you had a son. I didn't know that. But to that Fatu last name, but okay. Triple threat match: Omen versus Ox versus Mickey. Where is Dirty when you need him? That will be my line for Mickey, and I'll ask Mickey about that next week. Ox, raise your hands when you talk to me. Okay. Well,
like this. I'll just demonstrate.
And that's suicide, Mickey. Well, Mickey Vargas, though, is not, some other people that have been in the ring with Omen, but he can go. Mickey Vargas has come a long way in the last year. He's not Trey Mysticality.
You just wait, Zilla. We'll get there, okay? I see you popping off in the comments.
I don't think
trying to get ahead of ourselves. Just wait, Zilla.
I'm very loco. Yeah. I like the loco reference. Is that still an energy drink? A lot of meat on meat. Yeah, that could be a good way to look at it. Gotta have.
Yeah. I'm guessing it'd be a moist match too, like moist meat on meat.
Well, Kato and Ox, that we found that out firsthand. My cup of tea.
Yeah. But with three men though.
I just wanted to share this. This is the opinion of the Prophet Jordan Crowley, not yours truly. But a no-ring show is better than a trampoline match in the backwoods of Tennessee. Now, I don't know what that's referencing, but that's Jordan Crowley's opinion. Just saying. The truth saying.
Weird guy.
Nothing wrong with trampoline as a kid or just starting it out, but definitely try and become pro. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a fair point. I think eventually.
I think you have to get in a ring. You have to want to get in a ring.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair statement. But I do love the trampoline as well. I am all wrestling matters. So let's move on before we can go and get more comments.
That's part of where I started, Tom. Like, I'm not.
I've seen your work. Just remember, we will never forget that I was the person that knew about you before some others. Parsley loved the background. Jade loves the background, by the way. Loves it. And I love the background. Do you have some fans tonight? Do you, because you said round.
I'm gonna give them a few seconds with the background here. Hold on.
You
keep reading comments, and then they'll get the background.
And very poetic, Parsley. Doc Holliday liked it. And also, Justin Parsley, today, the world pauses to remember the fallen of September 11th, a day when ordinary men and women become extraordinary in the face of fire and ruin. But Justin Parsley is one half of the IMF Tag Team Champions. And, he does want to go one further. You're no tower of strength. You're the dust left behind when the foundations give away, and you pretend at resilience, but when the heat rises, you crumble. Stop. That's very poetic words from the Prophet Jordan Clark. I would love to see the Prophet on Sportswire one day.
We have enough writers here tonight. Okay.
So,
you doing?
What if we have a
gimmick infringement tonight?
Writer's block? If we have writer's block, we're calling you, buddy, and we're calling the Prophet Jordan Crowley. Just saying. Just saying.
He loves to talk just to hear his own damn voice. That's what commentators do. I mean, that literally. I mean, just okay. Go on. No.
I mean, he can join the crowd. When a nation, what she is doing, when a nation rose from the ashes, you will be buried in them. And by the way, don't you have a little bit of experience in helping bury people now? Don't you? That's a poetic word there. Very prophet-like word. You have some experience in helping bury people and, honoring those who have fallen. I'm just saying.
That's definitely part of it. That's absolutely part of it. Yeah.
It will be.
I don't know why you would mess with someone who does bury people. Like that would be.
I love it because
that's pure insanity to me to be like popping off at that person.
I'm a fan of it because I actually live across the street from that, so I love it. So for me,
you're kind of like the end game, like you're like right across the street from like the end game for most traditional.
Yeah, I mean, so for me, I'm all for it, but it will be your downfall marked on this day as a lesson in weakness. Rejoice, Parsley, for even in defeat, you'll serve as a reminder. Okay. Prophet is not in a good mood tonight. Better than me is crazy. Remember, maybe better than Mephisto or Jovi, but not me. Well, you know what time it is.
Who's he talking about?
That's a great question. I'm
gonna
go.
Yeah, not me. I know that because
I don't even
Jason
know.
Myers is saying it.
The genius Lanny Parsley. Who knew you were leaping Lanny Parsley? Maybe that's the next Hall of Fame food. The genius Justin Parsley. The genius Lanny Parsley.
The genius Justin Parsley. Oh my God!
Never give him that kind of credit. That's why genius was in quotes. And you better not F up reading mine. I don't know if I did or didn't, but we're way past that point. I appreciate that first poem or speech you did, Parsley. Yeah, it was a good one. The 9/11 was a good speech.
Yeah, it's a little obscene by the end, but that's fine.
Well, to quote the Raven nevermore, quote the Parsley nevermore. It was an essential real read. And that is the delusion that these kids have nowadays. Go figure. Kyle Shelby is in my word. This is not my words. Do you want to put this out there? I emphasize this is Ox McCoy because I like Kyle. I know him well. Kyle Shelby is in a motel. Whatever that is, we're going with that. That's what it is. I got the
What
point.
is it? You want to just try it? Boofing?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yayo or yayo?
Censor button. My favorite wrestler of all time is my real underground world champion, the puppet master, Jason Storm. And of course, I like Kyle. I got to try.
Gabe
to like
Sayers is here. I got a poem. I got something for Gabe Sayers.
I want to hear Gabe. Yeah, give me Gabe because Gabe works in my statement. Let's go with Gabe.
But Anthony wrote his too.
Yeah,
so whatever. All right, this one says.
Yeah, I want to see Gabe's speech. I've met Gabe.
Here, yeah, this is Gabe's. That
Gabe
Anthony
Sayers.
Wrote.
All right,
pretty
Gabe
close. Okay,
Sayers.
this one says Gabe Sayers by Anthony Steele. Okay. Gabe, please wrestle with no shirt more. Okay. Oh wait, you can't even see it.
I really can't.
Yeah. It's the background thing. We should. I should have thought some of this through, but it's fine.
Time out. Who's wrestling with no shirt?
Yeah, it says the poem's called Gabe Sayers, and it's by Anthony Steele, and he's spelled by B-I. But I mean, he's trying.
I'm glad we didn't read that. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says Gabe, please wrestle with no shirt.
Gabe Sayers? It's Gabe, not gay. He's a gay.
No, Gabe. Well, I mean, no. It says Gabe Sayers is the name of the poem, and it's by Anthony Steele, but he's spelled by wrong because he's kind of aloof. And this says
Anthony Steele can't spell because he
wrote in Crown. I don't. What do you? He wrote. It's the same. It's the same thing. We're at the same. He insists on using the Crown. He even drew like a WWE logo. Like this kid needs to grow.
That's what I do. I mean, that's what I do.
24 years old. It's time to grow up. But it says, Gabe, please wrestle with no shirt more. And then he drew like a broken heart. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, whatever that was. Thank you, Gabe, and I hope that you still stay.
Thank you. No, thank you, Anthony, for contributing to tonight's show, because that's two. Anthony's the only other person.
Well, Anthony, by the way, has said
author anything.
Anthony has said he's not coming back on Sportswire till Omen comes back on Sportswire. Just saying, that's going to be before September 27th. So Anthony has specifically said that he's limiting his Sportswire appearances until Omen comes on, so he can talk to Omen.
That's just right around the corner, I think, if I'm not.
It is. It's 16 days. It can't come any sooner. Slam Poetry Award-winning Parsley. Wow. If Doc Holliday says it's award-winning, it must be. And yawn. Yeah. By the way, the Prophet wasn't happy with how I read his comments.
Gosh.
Ox makes.
You know what you could do? You could just stop reading his comments, and that would.
Doc Holliday wanted a poem. He wanted a poem.
I didn't know fucking Doc Holliday was gonna show up to Justin Parsley's stream.
But you're Justin Parsley. Of course, people are gonna.
Hey, you know what? I'm evolving. So is life.
But people want to hear you. I mean, listen, you're not here every day. You're the hall monitor. You know you.
Why do people want to hear me? What do I have? What do I have to bring? What do I have to bring to the table that's different than
those sunglasses you had really on before?
Is that? Do I need to put those back on? Am I losing viewers because I don't have them?
That background you've got on, in front of you. Maybe it's those combinations.
This whole thing?
Yeah. Happy anniversary to Kato and Naomi. Yes, happy anniversary to them. Congratulations to Kato. He's in Carnage Cup. Thank you. Jade liked whatever. I think Jade is just popping for everything you said tonight. We read that already. This is like a fever dream. What was the poem we read in high school? Was it a Midnight Summer Dream? Was it the poem we read in high school? Did you read it?
I think we had to read that. I think we had to read that.
Yeah, I read it. It was like, we're not reading that much longer. Thank you, Kron. Thank you. Ox is here. Yes, we've known that the entire time. Thank you, Miles. I'm wondering the same. Do I got one? Do I get one? You know what we're talking about. Do you have a poem for Jade?
Yeah,
do you have one?
I do.
Would you like to read this? Because I would like.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, I'm not. She's not here for me. She's here for you. They're all here for.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear me talk. They want to hear you, buddy. What do you got for her?
Well, here's what I got for Jade. Then it says, "Dear Jade, I meant to write you sooner, but I've just been busy. You say Felix is the greatest PWF champ of all time, but how far along is he? Look, I'm really flattered you think I'm a great dad, but I could never be yours or the one you never had. I'm sorry I can't always talk at the shows. I know you miss me. Like I said earlier, understand that I'm busy. I think you'll be doing just fine if you relax a little. I'm glad I inspire you. But Jade, why are you so sad? Try to understand that I do want you as a fan. I just don't want you to do some crazy shit. I seen this one thing on the news a couple weeks ago that made me sick. Some girl got crazed, got all caught up in a rage, set fire to my house, set the whole thing ablaze. And from our cameras we couldn't make, so a little longer did it take. Come to find out, her name was Jade. Damn.
Justin Parsley, I think this is the sequel to the Tortured Poets Department from Taylor Swift. Instead of Taylor coming out with, her upcoming album, which I'm sure some people in the chat are going to buy, this is the sequel. The true sequel to the Tortured Poets Department is Justin Parsley's poems tonight on Sportswire. I'll be up for it. Hide your lunch meat when the fourth meal Anthony Steele is around.
That's not nice.
That's such an inside joke. That we're not endorsing that one. Sorry. Boo Taylor. Just so you know, Jade every night has been saying boo James Taylor. When his name appears, it just his chat is whatever he does, it's boo Taylor. Boo Earns. You remember like the Simpsons episode where Boo Earns, like Homer will go, Boo Earns? That's James. James. I just said his name. I think I can say it. Roses are red, violets grow in the day. Justin's is one he dreads. It's okay, Justin, to come out as. There you go. It's okay to be that. Just saying, by the way. It's okay. We are on Sportswire. Sure. We're not on Circle of Jerks to remind people. Justin dreads.
Yeah, it's just barely not June right now. So yeah, we're fine.
Omen, yes. CJ Black banned me from having a crush on his brother Cash Carter, so I'm just going to have a crush on Jack Delta instead. Oh, okay, well, that's good, I think. And I think Thank you, Miles. We're getting cheers for I don't know what. At this point, they're doing the wave toward your comments. I mean, you may get comments for 3 hours tonight at this point. No, don't call me the greatest king of Palo of all time, Justin Parsley. It's not Sean Jovi, just to remind some. Yes. You know what time it is. Zilla is telling us after an hour that she's doing good today. Thank you, Zilla. Thank you for doing that. And Dark Crowd is still staying up because your poems have been not boring.
Well, I have one for him, so I think I should read that.
Do it now because
I see Omen talking shit that like
yeah, we'll get to it.
I can't do song parodies too. I can't do song parodies. I can't be like only Weird Al can do that. Fuck you, Omen. So this is a family show. I'm sorry. I know it's a family show, but fuck you, Omen. One more time. Fuck you, Omen, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck you and your fucking family and everything you fucking stand for. Fuck you. All right, so this one's called
Go to Kron, please.
This one's called Kron Ick. So this one's called Kron Ick. Like someone said Kron was
Wasn't
Ick.
that a Dr. Dre
like
album?
Yeah, it was like as one word, chronic. And it was spelled totally, this was spelled differently, but this is Kron Ick. Like
well, we're almost to Friday, so I mean, you might want to get into this so we can get to Friday. So
okay, so let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, so Kron Ick. I couldn't agree. Man's sick. He flies high with ease. I'm not blowing smoke. This guy's not a joke. Well, he might be the J, but he ain't the Roach. Kron Ick? That's a hard pass from me. I've never touched someone more sticky or who smells more like trees. The salt of the earth, our underground OG. Kron ain't Ick. Kron is it. In our circle, this dude's always sitting next to me. And then I do one of those.
Well, you definitely it ain't nothing but it ain't nothing but a G thing because you and Kron
I can do that on the air. I'll just do that to make it even.
You guys are definitely having some J's. And if you're in the chat, just don't look that up. Don't look it up. All right. If we have some minors here, don't look it up. Learn from you, Jade. Yeah, don't. Say no to drugs. This is your brain on drugs. You have problems, Parsley. You whooped on your own stepson to beat his dad. Jason Myers here, definitely.
The letter J talking shit to me.
He now has a safe home and a great uncle. I didn't know what
put your dukes up, Jay. Come on.
Boy.
One of those two.
Those guns, you've been working on those guns there. Those guns. I
got a baby. I'm telling you, all I got to do is carry my kids. Like, that's it. I fall asleep in the car. Really boom. That's here.
Who knew we had family matters here on Sportswire? Did I do that? Yeah, we just went to the next comment. Not holding him hostage. You are clearly holding him. So his grandma, that's a problem, meaning your background. What about me? Yeah, we read you already, Jade. We're not going back there. I'm cleaning. No, I wasn't paying attention, but that was 20 minutes ago. Darkfire, who I'm sure is on a J or two right now, says, hello, Parsley, but I don't know if you wrote a poem about him.
Darkfire?
Yeah, probably not.
I got one about Jovi.
We're going to get to him eventually. We're going to get to him before 11 o'clock.
We won't. That's fine. We won't.
Yeah, I want to get to Jovi. My friend Sean Jovi. Parsley and Kron equals Dark Sleazes. It's a good name. I like the real dream team, but that Sleazes ain't bad. That ain't bad. Hello. And holy, you almost got away with it. Meaning you almost, but no cigar. You may smoke cigars after this. I really don't care what you say about me and Jack Delta, Justin Parsley.
What do you smoke in the UK?
What do I smoke in the UK? You mean,
yeah, what do they smoke in the UK?
A Mary Jane? It's a Mary Jane.
I don't think it's not a Mary Jane. I think it's like a
Mary Jane.
What do they call a bundle of sticks?
We're going to say next comment. Because Uncle Sam, because we're going to say, yeah, we have minors in this chat. Yeah, we don't want to go there. You guys remember that Toby Keith? Yeah, there's a few of them. We're going to say thank you. And who knew Ox McCoy and Toby Keith would be in the same sentence? We're certainly here almost after dark. Parsley, you reached toward me while you were in the cage. with that poem in mind, Omen was beating you to a bloody pulp
near a door, because that's exactly where I kept going towards.
By the way, we have breaking news towards you from the EWA.
I know. I tried to mention this. Yeah, I know.
I want to read the comments 101. You actually
I get that. And then Zilla's like asking for like, wants a spoiler over there in the comments. And I'm like, can we do that?
But we're not getting, you know what, Zilla? You have to wait like the rest of us. I mean,
that's what I was saying.
What's my philosophy on Sportswire? Even I don't ask before and off the air. So we're all going to wait one by one. And Trey Mysticality will have a partner, and it's not Omen Black. That's the partial spoiler. Thank you, management. Please hit the sub button for the EWA. EWA, live it, love it. Justin Parsley is going to learn to live and love those Jays with Dark Crime before the show and after. I cried during you versus you and Omen. No, not again. This is certainly sounding like a tortured poets department version of Justin Parsley. Anthony Steele loves tuna. No, he doesn't. Well, actually, you know what? I think he would love them because it's food.
I think he would. Yeah, that's part.
Yeah, he's going with it. He's going. Yeah,
I think I'm actually sauce, with if you get buffalo sauce. I'm pretty sure he'll eat it. Yeah, anything.
I actually agree with that. Yeah, we're not going to give that. From what I've seen, that Trampoline in Tennessee has teamed up with well. Dalton Skull's on next Friday, and he's going to talk about not that company with 3 N's, but he's going to talk about BYCW, and it's unfortunate about that, and I'm not going to talk about that. But
let's go.
We're going to
do that show.
I really do not want to talk about that.
Show. Yeah.
Parsley is my favorite. Who is not my family? I thought you were family with Parsley. I thought you were family.
I didn't even know I was her favorite. I'm surprised.
You didn't know? You didn't know her for the last 4 months on Sportswire?
Not until I read it just now. Not until you put that comment.
Your head must be in the clouds, literally. Yes, I do. Because I didn't read it off in one mess. I read it off in 4 of them because they were so long. I needed breaks. Thank you.
You're pathetic. I would never disrespect you. Oh my gosh, this guy. Okay.
Keep it real and take it sleazy. And Gabe liked it. He popped. That's nice. That's nice from Gabe. And Gabe had a heck of a show, by the way, which I did support this past Sunday, Day of Atonement, and I can't wait for that. And stop putting him over, Gabe. Well, Gabe's here in 2 weeks. Hello, ew, Gabe. Yeah, there are some people that like Gabe and some do not. Me and Gabe definitely had one of the most dangerous, blood-curdling death match of all time. Yes, I do agree about that. But though Omen kicked Gabe afterward, though. What about that? Do we forget about what happened there after the match? Gabe is tired because Gabe is now working in the Big Apple. He's working for the money, and he's got to commute home. So I can sympathize with Gabe on that. And thank you, Gabe. That EWA show sounds like a really stacked card. It's really, but he should have put REELY. REELY, because that would have been a great
way. He'll learn. Once he sees the views, he'll learn. He'll alter stuff like that.
You know what he calls Kron, right? Corn. He calls him Corn. And
like
some people close, and also some people have said ox eats corn the long way.
Oh my gosh! All these full circles just coming together tonight.
And
I'm pretty sure now Kron and I are going to come down to some Corn song as our tag team theme song. I don't know which one it will be, but we have to.
Life is peachy. Don't quote Freak on a Leash. Take a look in the mirror, though, when you do all this. You may have some issues.
I'm guessing Adidas. I don't know.
Right now, we're live on Sports, and I just gave you 5 clues, so we'll move on here. And I'm sure you and Kron will be wearing some Adidases because that's another Corn reference. Thank you, by the way. Yes, thank you, sub. Thank you you got a sub. That's good. Hello to Gabe. I don't know. I think the IMF card is, I think the IMF is a great card, and the EWA's card is better, and they're all great cards. And the TF Cruz card was great too, and I like them all. How about that? You need to prepare your promos, Parsley. You can't just riff off the top of your head. You can't improvise. You can't hang with the mental acuity of the product.
What is he talking about? What has every other episode been before this? The first one was get to know Justin Parsley, kind of pull the veil back. And then everything after that, this guy is just get that shit out of here. No more lies.
I did. I moved it out.
Fake news.
Yeah, we're definitely going to Newsmax this now and go forward because we're a one Justin Parsley nation here. You didn't get any ideas here on Sportswire. We didn't go political just there, but we're not going to MSNBC you. But I can Squidbilly.
I want you to delete all 33,000 of these comments. Right?
You have a lot of comments. You have a corrected comment. Someone needs to put Jordan Crowley in a retirement home. That's not true. I think he's not high. He doesn't have an AARP card.
You don't think he seems kind of senile?
He's collecting
social. Just kind of goes.
Well, do you think he's collecting Social Security?
Do I think that he's collected Social Security?
If
He has to be close. He has to be.
Do people even get Social Security checks? They say the government's broke. I mean,
I heard when we were younger, I was told that it was going to be gone by the time.
You want to laugh? You want to laugh or not laugh? My dad got like 4 Social Security checks and then croaked.
Oh wow!
That's Circle of Jerks comment there for you. But my mom's not watching it, so she won't know. She won't know. She won't know. But she'll be happy if I croak. She'll get the big check, then the real big check. Really get it? Really, Justin, come to the TF crew. I like you better. Who, by the way, Angel was here. By the way, a couple weeks ago. Come be my world champion. Well, I mean, we'll have to find out if he retained his championship over Rad Dad. We'll really have to find out soon. Wow. And pretty sure that Stan was by Eminem, so good job stealing that. And was it and Dido was in that one too.
He stole it. He stole it. I borrowed it.
This is almost like the tortured poets version of Justin Parsley. Just barely not June. What? Hit the like button. Well, thank you for that. Oh, they can hit the like button. Maybe like Justin Parsley a little more. And hey Parsley, I'm related.
What's
to
not
Omen.
to like?
Well, he's related to Omen.
I mean, here, what's not to like here? Like,
oh well, Amanda likes it.
Many a do.
Now you can just shut up. Now that Unsaid and Omen know. And by the way, Carlos Jackson, who is the eternal champion in the EWA, who you're going to be sharing a locker room with, is I think it's listening, not listing.
He's listing an ear for sale?
No, listing. All right.
Can he use Craigslist? Is he using Craigslist or is that like an eBay
Well,
thing?
actually, I was going to actually save the show because I did have a job once before as a property evaluator in real estate, and listings were, my middle name for a period, but I think he meant to say.
But there's an ear after this one.
Yeah, I think
like
he meant
the Big Lebowski with the toe.
I think Omen.
This guy can probably get me an ear. Like by 3 o'clock. I need an ear. He could probably get me an ear by 3.
I have to give Omen on his platform due because he did say a lot of people would have spelling problems tonight. And well, our eternal champion did on this one. But we'll give him a pass. But he's going to meet you on Sunday, and you can remind him of the spell checks that he may need to use on Sunday. Steele will be happy to have any tuna or pork or other that he can get with the bar. We're saying...
Are we beeping meat?
Well, because I think there's a reference there that some people should not know about. And I'm not going to endorse that because we will have more.
I don't think you should be beeping Omen's meat.
No, I'm beeping.
I think Omen's meat was fair game, and I think you beeping Omen's meat was a really awkward situation because you could have just read the comment, and I think that would have made it less awkward. But when you started beeping Omen's meat, that's when things kind of took a turn for the worse.
Dude, I think it was awkward regardless. I was just saving some of our children here in this chat.
I'm trying to make it less awkward now.
I was trying to save
by continuing to say that you were beeping Omen's meat, so you could use that.
What? We just forgot about the Korn. Well, Korn was a great band, by the way. Korn was a great band. I mean, Slipknot was better than Korn because, we have Iowa people here, and I kind of like Slipknot more than Korn. But, hey, Ox, I just watched your promo. It was a good promo, by the way. And Carlos Jackson is...
Carlos Jackson is listing ears. I think I can report it at this point. There's 2 comments. That's a lot of ear listings.
Next comment. We like our eternal champion, but he put the same.
What the hell is going on in Ohio?
I don't know, man. You know what? The Browns won on Sunday. What could be the problem? The Bengals won. Omen, I believe I need to have a conversation with Ox in the ring at the next show. Don't you? I don't know. Well, apparently so. Now that Omen said that he told me to, I'm going to talk more. Oh, okay. Thank you. He spelled right at least, though. How's it going, fellas? Thank you, our eternal champion, for this one here. And we have some spam comment on Twitch. Thank you. We love your highlights. Yeah, I appreciate you, too.
Thank you.
I'm listening. Thank you, someone embellishing here. I appreciate you. Okay, my meat was fill in the blank by my uncle.
Pete.
Google delete my. Okay, all right, I got the point. I got the point. That's a great segue. Now, who do you have left for poems before I get to what I have to
but
promote
some
him
of them are like parody songs. Like some of them are going to be more of like songs too. And if Omen's going to make fun of it, then I don't want him here.
Well,
I'm not going to do it.
I mean, do you have a guitar like Adam Sandler famously with the Hanukkah song?
I'm going to do it a cappella. Okay. I'm a karaoke king. Okay.
Kendall, by the way, Kendall Savage, are we going to see you at Kendall's on Friday tomorrow? By the way, you going to be at Kendall's?
Of course, I'll be at Kendall's on Friday tomorrow.
And we can be
I fly
there
in for karaoke, and then I fly out.
9 o'clock on from 9 to midnight.
We're doing 7 to 11s now.
7 to
11. 7 to 11. Usually we run a little bit later because people.
And by the way,
they like to keep the party going.
On Facebook, I support my home on. That's how I knew the times. But tell us about what's left you've got in the poems.
Well, I mean, I think if I read this one, I'll read this one, and then you can, or like the chat can guess who it's about.
All right,
like,
all right.
And then yeah, and then like the first one to shout it out gets, I don't know, a kiss from you or something. All right, this.
It's just turning into a circle of jerks. Go ahead.
It started out that way. Okay, this says, I'm sorry I didn't return your calls, nor treated your company bigger than small. The group chat exit left me a little crushed, I guess. Maybe it would have hurt more if not recently done by Fletch. But I'm sure you picked up some of his habits. ATK with the job is short of nothing but tragic. You believe you're a king of yards or in rings. How you gonna comatose everyone with what you call wrestling? Add up all of your earnings and then read them and weep. Realize what you've made in a lifetime, I make more in a week. Trailblaze the West, then settle east back home. Quit looking for more when you ain't got to roam. Extra, extra, these headlines read. He did it with ease. He did it with sleeves.
So you want us to guess on who that was? I mean,
now the chat. Yeah, and then the chat can guess like who they think that was about.
Who does the chat think it was? Well, I mean, while the chat guesses, hit the sub button for Justin Parsley, where you can see a lot more of content there. So
did you like that one?
You don't want me to guess, but you want.
Did you like that one? Was that one pretty good?
It was clever. I mean, I think I know who that was, but
well, if the chat doesn't guess, like I want to give them like a minute or two. I want to give them some time to do. We can do like the Jeopardy thing. That's part of who I am too. So maybe they're not even paying attention. Maybe they're not even doing that. I don't know.
No, I think they're paying. I think some people are wanting some of us to maybe say it, but I think I got an idea.
They're wanting us to say it. You think?
Yeah, I mean,
that's not a. No, this is a game show. Come on, guys. You get a kiss from Tom. First one to guess.
No, I mean, well, if it's my friend Rawley out there who's not in the chat, that would be a great segue. But I think she's fell asleep because I think she just is tired of the long intros. But in the words now, okay, Ox McCoy gave us a guess. In the words of RTG, he's saying it's dumb, comatose. I happen to like comatose, but
he's flirting with it. He's
not quite.
Yeah. He's warm.
Jordan Crowley is saying, I wasn't paying attention. I ignore stupidity, meaning I ignore Parsley. The boogeyman of the Midwest will come to your town. Ho, ho, ho. Christmas is coming. It was a good one. And I heard Justin rap a cover of a Kanye song about him in Paris. What was that song? Well, before we get to that, I mean, who you want to give anybody one more guess, one more minute, and then we'll have to.
We'll just do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, somebody. All right, Tom, what's your guess?
I think there was a headline there, right? There was a headline about a bunch of names you mentioned.
That was the name. That was the title of the poem. That's perfect.
Headline.
It's called headlining. So that's perfect. You did a great job.
Headline, obviously really a big headline. You mentioned names that you've obviously worked or referenced that have been on here, and that sounds to me like with a guy you were certainly blazing a path of rhymes there. Certainly it sounded like toward an Aaron. It's what it sounded like. I mean,
I have errands to run, so I mean that's probably why it sounded that way.
You know what? I am gonna have plenty of errands to run tomorrow, I'm sure, but that definitely sounds like a headline. There's a lot of headlines there. I want
to read Ox's most recent comment. Oh, Because I'm guessing that's how that was probably intended.
There was a headline there. So who else you got? Now you got any more?
Let's see. I got one called what?
I was laughing. I just.
Do you want to go to? Do we do Jovi?
Well, you have
Can I
any?
read Jovi? You want me to read Jovi's later?
I think Jovi toward the end of the segment because people would like to know. Omen wants to know where is his poem, by the way. Omen wants his poem. It's his show, by the way. I want to remind you of that.
That's a very fair fucking point. So I will read Kyle Shelby's, even though he's not here. This is basically like Team U Omen. So Kyle, this is called Kyle Shelby Villain, and this is by all the voices.
He didn't work in Shelbyville though. He didn't work in Shelbyville.
Shelby Villain, like.
Oh, okay. Cause I was like, he wasn't
Kyle
in
Shelby Villain.
Okay.
And then it's written by all the voices in his head. So.
Did Randy Orton write this?
This is all the voices in Kyle's head that wrote this poem.
Okay. All right. I want to hear this.
So we've been watching all these promos and stuff, and then I asked Kyle if he could give me like a little bit of a writing, and then he said the voices in his head wrote this. So I transcribed it. Here we go. All right, this is how it reads. Smoke a cigarette. Your voice can only sound cooler. Now go measure your dick, but don't use a ruler. Oh, you can't beep.
The D word.
This is art. Hold on.
I understand that, but
okay. All right. Now I have to start over. I'm just kidding. From the top. All right. To survive our premature birth, we had to eat our twin. And if we ever shit him out, we'll just eat him again.
Are you talking about Bomber or Kyle Shelby?
This is Kyle Shelby's voices in his head. So these are like different voices. So I probably should be doing different voices. But
okay.
Name more companies people know even less. Claim yourself champion of them. They'll believe you're the best. Shout out ROEW. Now try on our new dress. Chris sees potential. Who else to impress? Let's glorify God, but willingly resist his will. Homelessness is cold. At least end up in jail. If 3 hots in a cot is all that I've got, then we don't have the most, but we still have a lot. Who'd sing along if we wrote a song? How quick will they forget me after I'm gone? Oh, that's pretty good.
I heard a little bit.
That was pretty, but there was a lot of voices too. So there was what?
A 3 Doors Down reference there at the end. You know, remember me?
I didn't reference. I mean, I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Did I? What? Go ahead. What is it? What did I reference? Go ahead. What was it?
At the end, you said, "Remember me when I'm gone." That was 3 Doors Down. At the end, remember, hold me when I'm tired. Remember me when I'm gone. That was 3 Doors Down.
Forget me after I'm gone. Forget me after. See, I mean, that's
close enough. I mean, all right. Yeah. So
listen, I'm already combating freaking Omen with. He I mean, like
certainly Kyle. Look, Kyle's obviously has his side of things.
Listen, the reason I did that was because I want Kyle to see it, and then I want a reaction video. Duh. What are you kidding? Like we don't get enough. Like I want some content. Are you freaking kidding me?
You get plenty of content on here tonight.
We have so much content tonight.
We have a lot of content. Well, you're a name that certainly warrants attention. But okay, so we heard the Kyle poem, and Ox says he's doing his best Joker impression, ripping that light bulb and blowing tweet clouds. Well, I mean, look, it's working in ROEW, and they're doing great. So please go out and check out their content. Who else do you have in poems?
I think I have 2 more besides Jovi.
I want to get to Jovi.
Jovi's at the end, though. So I have Omen and I have Julian. I'm sorry.
I don't know anybody named Julian.
Me neither.
I know Julian Lennon, John Lennon's son.
Well, I mean, technically the poem is like about Julian Edelman. So it's.
Oh, well, I mean, certainly that's a name most people will remember. Sure.
Called What Would Julian Do? Do you want me to read that?
Yeah, I want to hear that one. I want to hear
what would Julian do? That's the WWJD, like on the bracelet.
Yeah.
You can get at IMF shows.
I think
$2 a piece, or you can buy a shirt and you get one for free.
That's a true too. That's a good point.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so WWJD, what would Julian do? So what would Julian do, you ask? He'd use his hands to catch Brady's pass. And every season, like the one before, they'd set records, win rings, and together they'd score. Belichick knew the threat he had. So how does our love story end up so bad? Julian caught the COVID and had to have his knee repaired. Belichick cut his losses Julian wouldn't be needed this year. So Brady cut ties and headed for the coast, where he won another championship, as if he wasn't already GOAT.
Well, I mean, I would have to bring up Mr. Parsley. I did hear the Belichick reference, and what do you think about Belichick's much younger half? I may ask, if I could. What did you? I'm surprised he was not in the poem. Some people would say that Mrs. Soon to be from her hopefully future Belichick doesn't quite measure the standards of other endowed financially very, very old men. But some would say she's very, very average. But I was curious on what you think.
I haven't even seen her. I can't. I mean, can you pull her up?
Yeah, I'll pull. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna pull her up because
I'll tell you if I would.
Yeah, you know what? I think there's enough people here that want to see it. Yeah, I'll pull her
so
up.
you pull her up, so we have the.
I have Instagram in front of me.
They might want to talk about her too.
No, there's plenty of people that know about this. I think there's going to be plenty of people. So I'm going to show you. Yeah, Zilla's not here, so we can do it.
You're going to pull it up, and then I'm going to let you know if I pull out or not, right?
Well, I'm good. I didn't say that part. I didn't say that part, but I'm going to give you her picture, and you can tell me what you think.
Need her to be closer.
Let me pull another photo.
Oh, wow. She's gorgeous though, right?
I mean, I'm going to say she's attractive, but you would think for the net worth.
Really?
I'm really trying to bite.
I'm not getting it.
We're on Sportswire. I'm not on Circle of Jerks.
Oh, that other one's not too flattering. I mean, I don't know about that. She's kind of done up well there, but I see one over here,
the blonde is not her.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't.
You didn't
she's
see
so
that
far
pic,
away still, but I'm seeing an up close over here.
The problem is I can't really screenshot it that far. It's the best I can do.
No, not this one. Go to the gallery again.
No, we're gonna go to the next one. All right, how about this? How about that one?
These aren't close enough. Whatever. Look, that right there. Yeah, right there. Boom. That big face shot.
There you go. Black and white.
Yeah, black and white. Feels like there's still shades of gray. Okay.
The Tortured Police Department version of Justin Parsley continues. Okay, so this is what Omen Black would like to say. And then he would say that. Thank you for that. And
do you know what Limp Bizkit is?
Yeah.
Not the band. The game?
Well, we're not going to play that in Sportswire.
Have you ever heard of the game Limp Bizkit, though?
I'm going to say this, though.
No?
Maya Lesnar, smash or pass. I shouldn't read that comment, but I just did. You have enough
Maya, whatever she wants.
I'm going to say that we're going to say
it would be
whatever.
Up to her.
God bless America. God bless America.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we suck.
I consent. Yes,
but I think we both have one thing in common. Our net worths are probably worth more than the profits. I'll just put it that way. Thank you, though, for the comment. I do appreciate you tuning in. Who am I kidding? I'll whip out that. You can take the rest for it and take it to the bank. Well, one love to all. Appreciate you all in Parsley and everyone who tuned in and supports all of us in Sportswire. This year was great. Hopefully, I will have more in me after this one. Love all, trust few. Thank you, my high chief. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You've gotten a taste of this on Sportswire. By the way, you should say you're welcome because you got some new subscribers tonight.
Thank you. You're welcome. Or wait, I should say thank you.
You got two more.
You should say you're welcome.
Yeah, you should say
thank you.
More. There you go. And if you're here right now, one more time, go sub to his page. You got two more tonight. Let's get him more. And Omens is we're not going to do that. I appreciate you, Ox, but we cannot do that. No, we can give you what we can here on Sportswire, and I may be a jerk, but we can't go.
We could do a full circle and get full jerk Tom too. We could do a full.
No, we're not going to do that.
So
but
I've
got my friends to be Parsley fans. Okay.
All right,
Mr. Parsley, you got one more before Jovi, right?
Owing Omen is what this one's called. Owing Omen.
Okay.
Again, this is not professional poetry or work. I want you to know I'm putting it out
Taylor
there.
Swift's not a professional poet.
Anthony,
She writes about the same things you write. The difference is that she finds a way to get people like Jade to buy the record. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, maybe some of my stuff just needs music, but Anthony's is like you can tell that's from the heart, and he like used the whole piece of paper and everything.
Tell that's
like
Anthony.
He put all this effort
Anthony.
into it.
Yeah, definitely tell that's Anthony.
I want you to know that I put the same amount of effort into it, even though it looks like Anthony did more. Like I did a lot more. I promise.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, this is Owing Omen. Owing Omen costs a fortune. He triples double interest, totally torture. Then he divides it by 8 to eat his half of the pie. Just leave out the fruit. He's not a healthy guy. Those were real tears when mom told him the moon's not made of cheese. All you can eat buffets were accepted challenges. He trumped them with ease. Owing Omen was the heaviest weight. He'll eat for John and Kate plus another 8. Dick too small to measure or rate makes a better door than a window at the size of a gate. To him, there's a part of my career that I owe. But Omen's rates rate me. After all, it's his show.
I mean, there was a lot to, let's just say, really unpack.
I can't believe you let me say rape on air.
Well,
Twice.
Really, I'm surprised you
That's
didn't
crazy.
Bring up the gas station reference.
The gas station?
Because he famously interrupted you from a gas station when you were having a real moment here on Sportswire. He really, once upon a time, interrupted you from a gas station. I'm
always going to hate that guy. Like, I've tried to like him, right? I tried to bring Omen back, and then he's just a dick. That's all there is to it. Like, I understand I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's just a rude. Oh my gosh! All I have are bad words. Okay, I just don't like. I'm trying though. I wake up and repent. I do better the next day. Always.
Hey, listen.
Some habit.
Certainly. And I'm gonna say this. That's what I'm gonna say toward that comment, and I'm gonna say toward this. Thank you very much.
I'll read this one. You almost said. I don't know. I'm gonna have some trouble sounding this one out.
No.
Huh?
No. Next.
I think it's just a pastry.
Well, that's Paris baguette. Paris baguette.
Oh, Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
And by the way, Drago says you should start an app called Parsley Fans.
That is not
that
idea.
Comment, but
those are what I call. Those are what I call the fans that show up to watch me that are 18 and older. Those are my only fans.
No, I think you have many fans, but
You think so?
Yeah,
those are only my fans, so they're my only fans.
Well, tonight you certainly had many fans.
But there's like a juvenile section somewhere too.
Well, there is, and that section, please be advised. But Zilla, the show is the 27th. Thank you, Zilla. Ring of Champions is the 27th.
She will not be promoting anything from here on out.
And I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, we don't. There's no such thing as OnlyFans. I'm telling you, there is no such thing of it. And Zilla got it like 20 minutes ago. She said that what you said about was the headline Aaron Blaze. That's what Zilla's saying, and she said it twice. The headline Aaron Blaze.
I mean, maybe Zilla. Like, if that's what you think, writing's meant to be interpreted. It's like, what did you take away from it?
I took away that there was definitely some headlines. There was definitely a blaze that was set.
I'm just saying, like every reader, though. Like I feel like every reader or listener, just like they take whatever they take away from it. But I think that's a good guess. It could be about him. It could not be too, though. So I mean, there's options.
Your bank statement would say, listen, I'm confused. I didn't realize that, where you were burying people, that would be confusing as an OnlyFans.
I absolutely have different.
Maybe Kendall's, have a connection there. A Kendall's. Maybe that's the reference.
Passive income is what we call it.
You're
well aware. You're well aware.
Yeah, I'm very well aware of that. But 18 plus. Please be 18 plus in certain comments. Thank you for that. Your hair is too gray and you're older. in the thing, and I should say, what like what JD thinks it is. And
see, look at these people. He doesn't even know
my
what a
net worth
period is.
can't be measured in merely monetary means. Thank you. And I'm sure that you have many means, but by any means necessary, you're here in the chat. So I appreciate your worth in being here tonight on Sportswire, and it's measured to me more than monetary. I was just being diplomatic. I thought it was going to just be his matches. Yeah, just his matches. That's it. And no, and that's
a typical Parsley episode right there.
We're not going to talk about that. But I tell you what, you got one more poem, and that segues to me toward the last segment of the evening. And I really want to know about the first backyard wrestler that ever came on my platform, a good man who I think it is, considering to this show tonight, is very hard to find, and that is Sean Jovi. And I hope that you saved the best for last, because it better be you know what time it is, because with Jovi, he's definitely got it going on. And for the love of the resident rock star, you know what time it is. Tell us what you have in store for him.
Tom, I forgot about Jason Storm. Can I do his real quick?
Yeah, do Jason Storm.
You just did the build-up for Jovi.
Jason Storm will be tuned in.
Can Jason Storm semi-main event? Can he semi-main? Is that okay?
I think Jason Storm can definitely semi-main event anytime.
I don't know about any. But okay, we'll do it this time. All right, so this goes. I have to sing for this one. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy married to this worm? Or do you need more? Is GP's dad's earn what you're searching for? The storms falling. Sinners was fun, but I needed a change. ROEW was bad times. How could you be the champ? There's more. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah,
you need drum roll. You want drum roll? I have drum roll.
No. I was playing the.
I have I can do the beat. I have it on my sound.
Now I've gone too long, so I don't want to fuck this up. Hold on. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired of wrestling in a void? Or do you need more? How's it feel knowing James Taylor was more hardcore? I think that's it.
Oh, well, obviously, certainly you were, it seemed like channeling.
Can't climb the top rope. No, that's a no. Storm just might break his neck. You signed a waiver. Now Chris will not save you. Your wife could be more shallow now. I will plow her. No one man should have all that power. In your bed, then back to your shower. A mess you'll be left with and then have to scour.
I'm just gonna say
I'm just working. That's just like I've just.
Yeah, I think you know what? I might be the only one to figure out. Were you trying to what Backstreet Boys song again? You were basically mimicking.
No, that was. Verses? No, it's called A Storm Is Born because
I think
it was shallow.
When you were singing in the tone sounded
that's just my singing voice. So what Backstreet Boy do I sound like?
That's for Joe. Well, there's a bunch of them. That's
fine. I'll be one of them. I don't really give a shit. I think they all got laid quite a bit.
They're probably the little short guy.
Not that I'm into that, but it's.
No, I mean, but. I know Sean Jovi has, Jovi's got it going on, and we have Steel Panther.
Yeah, see, Jovi. So it's fun when Jovi does it. When Jovi parodies, we all have a good time.
Because Jovi's family friendly. By the way, Jade loved it though. Jade loved it.
I would show your family these.
My well, I mean, they're not tuned in though. They're not.
You don't think they'd be friendly to me about it?
I don't think they're friendly to me. If they're not friendly to me, they're going to be less friendly.
There's one more song. I'm sorry, Ox. You can go ahead and log out if you want to, but
no, he's not logging out.
I know he's not. He's gonna stay and listen to.
You know what? Why he's not logging out? Because you know how you're called the Hall Monitor. I know you're now the Hall of Fame Monitor, but I think I'm gonna, since Ox, we all have to effing hail for him. I'm naming him as the enforcer of Sportswire because after you're the Hall Monitor, and at this point, after this episode, we very well may need an enforcer, and I'm officially naming him in my capacity, whatever limited capacity.
I'll be part of that horseman. I'm down. I'm down for that.
You know what time? I'm officially calling him. He's here enough that he is the enforcer of Sportswire. I'm just saying. So I think so. Who else do you have? I mean, I know we're getting to Jovi eventually, but you have one more.
Jovi's all I had. No, all I had was Storm.
Okay.
Storm was the semi-main. We let him do that. I think it was a bad idea. He should definitely open from here on out. But regardless.
Oh, so let's get to Sean Jovi because I have
let's do Sean Jovi. So this song that I wrote, that I parodied here, I call this "If Jovi Only Had a Brain." So I'll let you know where that goes, like what it's parodying. We're not gonna get in trouble for this, right? Like, because we're not using the music.
No,
like, all my original words.
Jovi's new music is copyright free. I'm just saying.
Is it?
I believe
Jovi's
so.
blog has got it going on.
It's his new song that he put a new song out.
Okay.
I know you're a busy man. You didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay, so this says, Sean could smoke away the hours, just urban with the flower. His tears, they fall like rain. And his head, he'd be scratching his thoughts. They're never hatching if Jovi only had a brain. Hold on. Oh, Jovi could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. He could sleep with something better than a whore. By self-respect, and then buy some more. Jovi's one more than a nothing. His hair's a helmet for his stuffing. Back all full of pain. 3 doors down and all other losses, plus that pink that's in his closet. Jovi hasn't got a brain. I fucked up, but it's fine. We should went out on a better note. I'm sorry. I said,
but I tell you what I got the point of is I segue into that Sean Jovi's had a lot of losses and he's had a lot of pain the last year. And now you're going to maybe give him some more pain and suffering 2 weeks from now alongside your new best friend or your best friend for a while, Soldier GP, and really remind Sean Jovi, the resident rock star, on why this year is not the summer of Jovi, but rather the continued downward spiral. You know what time it is.
Flavor of the week, flavor of the month, flavor of the year so far. I think that GP made the right choice. I don't know. We're going to find out on Saturday the 27th, aren't we? Not the 20th.
We're going to find out yet too.
Zilla's little message earlier has me thinking I'm wrestling on the 28th now.
Well, am I wrestling the 28th Zilla,
too?
Listen, I corrected Zilla on that. I did.
Okay.
Give me credit. I did. Right. But Sean Jovi now gets this added stipulation of a tables match, and Jovi said famously on Christmas that his wish was to win tag team gold. And Christmas certainly isn't yet, last I checked, but September 27th, he may get either an early or a late Christmas gift by winning you and Soldier's tag team championships. You must know what time it is, and it ain't going to be Jovi's time to take you and Soldier's gold.
No, not even if the Rockstars of the Galaxy had their best day and it synced up somehow with the Real Monsters' worst day. Could the Rockstars of the Galaxy defeat the Real Monsters? That's not going to happen here on the 27th at Double Z's Bar, by the way.
I know. I'm very excited about that, by the way. And
that's fantastic.
And yours truly is buying a ticket, as always. So somebody will be going to watch this show. I'm sure Jade's already got her ticket, but there is somebody out there that will get a chance to go in my behalf. So hopefully you really have a good match alongside Soldier, and Soldier Mania continues to really run wild. I'm sure that's going to certainly get at somebody with the initials JT, but that's for a different show and a different time. We didn't say his name officially, but really, though, you not worried about this? That maybe you really could be off your guard a bit, and those rock stars of the galaxy could maybe find, or maybe even a switchblade. Maybe there's the possibility of a switchblade here winning.
I've been put in some situations that have caught me off my guard. Like I've lost the King of Palo ring for a little bit there with Johnny Walker stealing it. I've had
is he
losses
okay these days, Johnny? Is he okay? I haven't seen him in a minute.
I'm not sure how he's doing. I'm not really positive, but
He gave you
I
back
had
the
this
ring
sneak.
because I haven't seen him since the ring. He took the ring from you.
But then I got it back. I mean, I got it back, so he can stay gone.
Woof.
I don't really give a damn. Like, he can just stay gone. Felix sneak attack. You know, not even like multiple sneak attacks, taking the PWF championship away from me with one of those sneak attacks. Omen inside the cage. Like I've been pitted against a lot. So this show is going to be fun. We're going to be at Double Z's bar. It's going to be a great time. September 27th.
Love that place.
Great crowd, great place, great production. Looking forward to it, especially being back with everybody. And we're going to tear it up. We're going to tear down the house for sure. 100%.
I'm excited about it. You know, we're here. We're all talking about it. I think in 2 weeks. So I'm excited about that. We'll figure a day, and I'm sure Jovi will hear this, and I'll let Jovi know about this because Jovi's obviously he's got it so going on that he's probably got a vlog that he's going to talk about this on, and he's got
in
also,
EWA this Sunday.
I'm excited about that. I mean, we
just got promote, right? Justin
Parsley and by the way,
all over
really,
the place again.
More Hall of Fames.
You got me to number 11 on 9/11.
That's number 11. How about the irony?
I'm never gonna forget.
You will always remember this, right?
I will always remember this.
Maybe you should always come on September 11th.
You think this could be a tradition?
I mean, would you really want to come on though? You're a really busy man. I mean, you obviously.
I think I would love to make that a tradition with you.
People want you to be on. You have.
I think I would love to make that a tradition with you.
I would do that, but I mean, are you really busy though? You're really an important guy.
Every single year, you got me on 9/11.
I mean, Anthony
from 9 to 11.
Anthony has said that December 29th is always when he comes on now. That it's always his day to come on now. So, I mean, if Anthony could do that, and you've never really teamed with Anthony, I think this should essentially be your day going forward, September 11th.
That means the world to me, Tom, especially you being from New York. I think that's a really cool connection.
I'm a gentleman. I'm told often that I'm a gentleman. I mean, you kind of actually referenced that. And
yeah, I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate you giving me that connection to that state, especially during such like a day and such a time. So that means the world to me, Tom. Thank you very much. Seriously.
But I noticed that the boogeyman would like to come on. Are you comfortable with that? Are you, obviously?
What does he want? Does he want me to sit on his face or what?
No, that's not what he means. We have.
Okay, tell him to come. Just bring him on then, I guess.
I sent him the link. I sent it to him.
Okay, all right, bring him on. We'll run a little over. His page. We'll run a little over just for him since it's his show.
Yeah.
You think that this will do pretty well with like viral content? I think this will be good, right?
We'll get some
reels out of it.
Don't worry about it. We have content for it. We'll be posting a clip after we're off the air.
And you got people that you can like tag and stuff, or like see if they want to collaborate.
Nah,
you're not gonna tag anybody? Okay, well not the.
No, I mean I have. Yeah, I mean we'll tag the IMF and EWA and I'm sure you'll have people to tag. I mean maybe Zilla, Jade.
I think Zilla. I don't know. Yeah, I mean you can do whatever.
We're not tagging JT in this. We're not doing that. Anthony
who?
Could tag the guy JT.
JT. No.
JT.
Yeah. No, don't. Yeah. I did read his name one time though.
You beat him though in a match before though, right? You pinned him.
I am undefeated against him, just like I'm undefeated in a tag team action with Anthony Steele. I don't know why you're beeping me. I'm not even.
That was my accident. I have to say that was my accident. I will, but I have received word that the boogeyman would like to come on before we sign off and like to say something to you and to the nation. Only if, you have no choice, actually. It's his show, so you're getting it. Too bad.
Yeah.
You know what, asshole? It's not small. It's average.
What? What is?
You know what? But hey, what's that song? I got it stuck in my head. He sung when we were in Indiana. It's a Kanye song about in Paris. What's that song? What's the name of that song?
Now, did you rap
like
or sing
a
Kanye song? I mean, that would be interesting to know.
Hard. That one?
Yeah, what's the name of that song?
I call it Ninjas in Paris because I can't say the other word.
That's not what it is.
I know that's not the word, but I mean, with all creative due respect, like I don't think that I should probably repeat the actual title.
You had no problem with it before.
By the way, was that from the Wizard of Oz?
This is Justin Parsley's episode. This ain't Josh Wooten, bitch. You will talk to me with more respect.
We're not. The last time your co-host was here, we're lucky.
And today's his birthday. Our tradition is on his birthday.
Well, happy birthday!
What a beautiful thing we did today.
Boy, I really feel bad for him and his birthday on September 11th.
I feel like, well, it's
I don't know
probably
why I
his
didn't see it pop up on my Facebook timeline, and it didn't pop up. I don't know why.
fault. I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't pop up.
You
And
know,
yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed. You know, you had poems for other bigger men, but yet you only picked on me for my weight. But there was 3 other guys that are my size.
Well, you know I hate you a whole different kind of way.
Okay. Oh my God, get over the cage match. Get over it.
It is not just the cage match. It's everything you did leading up to the cage match. It's the House of Wolves bullcrap. I mean, it's everything you do. Just stop acting the way you do.
I don't recall I've done anything wrong.
And by the way, you forgot about the gas station incident too. By the way, it was on here.
I don't know if that was wrong. I mean, it didn't look right, but I don't know if that was technically wrong. But I know some of the stuff he said with the microphone in his hand, that has been wrong. I know the way he's treated some people there has been wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about, honestly.
You're just like, what's that kid from The Simpsons? What is? Oh, that's who you remind me of.
Oh, Nelson. That was Nelson. That was Nelson.
Holy dude, that's all you've ever
been.
Like
the kid on the bus. I'm in danger. You're that type of kid.
One time we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and Leo walked through with me, and the woman who was like checking us at the gate said that Leo reminded her of that kid. I'm in danger. That's how she described it.
I mean, like,
proud moment, proud papa moment.
Can't get over that match.
Oh my God, get over it.
Well, she can't. I mean, if people feel.
Yeah, whatever, JD.
And was it the Wizard of Oz, Justin Parsley?
It was, yes, a parody of it.
And nice voice. Zilla liked your voice. Maybe Zilla's starting to warm back up to you again.
Well, maybe she doesn't like me, but she could listen to me.
I mean, my comment didn't get shown, but I'm kind of really devastated. You singing "My Cat Shot Itself," and now I got to bury it tomorrow.
Well, it's just a cat.
Well, we're not going to read it off, but I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, you might be geatric, but you're still not as geatric as your tag team partner on Sunday. Just saying, you're welcome.
I mean, he has a lot of gray hair. Look at him.
Have you not used Just for Men? I mean,
I do not. I'm all natural.
Listen, you have to be a man to use Just for Men. It's in the
so I'm old or I'm a boy. I don't really know what happened tonight, but thank you for having me on, and I look forward to doing this every 9/11 with you.
And I'm sure you'll come on before that. And also, Zilla wants to apologize.
Zip files? Can you open up whatever Ox sent?
Where am I going?
I don't know. You had like a link with Ox. You had an Ox comment, and it looked like a link.
No, I had.
Oh.
What I have? I need to bleach my eardrums. On that note, he's leaving.
That's not Ox.
Parsley, my dad says hi.
Miles my dad?
Yeah. And he's not a fan, my dad. He's not a fan of yours, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And why did he say hi?
Maybe he just wanted to say hi. I don't know. Omen, thanks for breaking my keychain on Parsley's neck.
I didn't do that.
Oh, but this is it. This is like one of those late night infomercials for CD. That's what I call music, like Volume 1 or the 90s. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, you had to get past those. You get the good commercials or Girls Gone Wild. And
well, you had to get past those. Joe Francis may know who that is, but the rest of us will not. And FAO, I know what that means. Congrats, Ox, and okay, thank you for that. And
nowadays they don't have Girls Gone Wild because no one under our age probably knows what Girls Gone Wild. So here's all.
Well, the answer of that is OnlyFans. Listen, OnlyFans. Don't get any ideas. Some people out there has replaced that. That's why. Why are you sweating? Do you have cops in the background? Well, okay, enough of you bad boys. What you're going to do,
we're going to... Look at my logo. No one even noticed the logo?
I see that logo, and the guy who has been talked about throughout the evening's not here because he's waiting until you formally come back on here and before the 27th, and that's when, as he'll do what he does and come on here.
If that was on a shirt, you'd buy it? Would you buy that?
I would buy it, yeah, because I think that some people would be into that. I think that certainly many fans would be interested, and I think it'll be a great concept for management. And we'll, I'm sure, see it plenty in the stands coming up in 2 weeks.
See, I don't know. It might be the greatest shirt ever to come out in IMF this year. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
there's many great shirts. I love all the shirts. I love my
mean,
Octopoy shirt. I love my other shirts previously, and I
yeah,
want to come back
that
to
Ox McCoy, I love him. I love that promo you did, buddy. Buddy, old pal.
Well, the prophet is here, and he would like to say hello. And also, Zilla wants to say yay and let's go. One true king of Palo, one true king of Sportswire, one true king of the underground, the leader of the House of Wolves, my real undisputed IMF champion, Omen Black. Thank you, Zilla.
I can't believe you can type that many characters into a comment. They should limit it.
IMF champion.
Do you think it's like a copy and paste where it's just like you take the?
I pray that there's like a spreadsheet.
I think my favorite comment of the night was the Carlos Jackson ones where he kept saying
where he's listing ears.
He's listing ears.
Pretty gross.
That was my favorite.
That's enough to get us canceled.
Carlos is a great guy, but I'm definitely going to remember that. And DJ Storm had a comment also. Thank you, DJ. I forgot where it was, but we'll get to you more. Okay, do you have anything else that you want to share, Mr. Parsley, before we say vamos?
Follow me at Parsleys, Parsleaze, everywhere.
Yes, you got some new subs. Parsleys on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, X, and I also have. I'm going to try to get this up here before we go because I have been instructed by management in the IMF to put this up here. I'm going to see if I can get it up before we sign off. And Ox is happy with this episode. Yeah, I think people were happy with it. We had like 19 or 20 people on the stream, so I think that people seem to be interested.
Coming from the enforcer, I appreciate that.
He is the enforcer, and yeah, that's definitely a reason why he's the enforcer. Let me see. I might be able to get this poster up now. Let me see. Yeah, I got it up here. Now I've received this from management, and this will certainly make the boogeyman of the Midwest on his platform very happy here because we've got this here that we're 16 days on his way to kill Anthony Steele.
Yeah, another classic right there.
And there you go. That's the management gave that to me, by the way. Thank you, management.
I might make this, like you have to get two versions of the same shirt. You only get the one version, but you got to collect both of them.
Like Pokemon, got to catch them all. Jovi's a big Pokemon player. Got to catch them all. I mean, gotta be on your way to catch Steele, and that's what you do. And hit the sub button for the IMF. They're closing in on 4,000 subs. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever else you're on social media. And the Boogeyman will be back very soon on his way to killing Anthony Steele, and Justin Parsley will really be back sometime soon. And he'll be working on more poems, more a cappella verses, and more things on his way to the state of Ohio. Maybe he'll have some good poetry sessions, a tortured poet department here version of Justin Parsley.
Thank you for letting me share that side of me, Tom.
Certainly, it was you or Taylor, and I wanted you instead of Taylor on here because Taylor.
Good call.
Yeah, I just don't think that Taylor would have generated the views.
I want to say one thing to Parse before we get off the air. I got a match with Steele coming up. I'm gonna win. It's already everyone knows it already. But from All Out Warfare, I got to go against all the Foundation, and Justin, you're on that list. So I guess we just have to figure out after Anthony Steele when me and you go Parsley Omen 2 and how bad I'm going to beat you again.
You need to stop and live in the moment that you're in right now. Just one solid moment at a time because you have to retain the championship in order to get to that point, in order to worry about Omen Parsley one-on-one part 2, right? So it could be October, it could be November, it could be December. But if you retain that championship, sure enough, my next opportunity with you in the ring, I'm not going to let Felix screw it up for me.
Listen, you and the Foundation have 4 very short months left until I walk out the doors as the last IMF World Champion.
Such a disrespectful move from going, you were the foundation of the company, the foundation of the industry, to walking out, taking your ball and going home.
And well, yeah, and obviously I agree. Omen Black is scary of 4th up.
It's 4 up, 4 down, you Wisconsin idiot.
Well, you know what? If he's here, though, please hit the sub button for Justin Parsley's YouTube page. I am shamelessly plugging that. So if you are here, thank you for this comment. And if you'd like to see more content of Omen Black and Justin Parsley, this is exactly why you need to hit that sub button for @Parsley's so he can get more subscribers and get more checks in the mail that talk about what he'd like to do more on his page. So yeah, I thank you for that comment. And
But you know what? We're gonna see each other soon. Parsley, I got a match this Sunday too, somewhere in Ohio. I don't know where it's at, but I got a tag team match with someone. I don't know who. Just they contact me, hey, you want to be a tag team partner? I'm like, sure.
But not Trey Mysticality, just to confirm.
I hope not.
For his sake.
For this guy's sake,
For
you're
Trey's
nice.
sake.
I'm going to be a very nice guy. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't say that comment on here. He's a big guy. He's a very big man.
That's why I'm on Sportswire, and you just watch Sportswire. There's a big.
Well, he actually told you, Omen Black, you suck as wrestling. So you kind of do suck. Like if you were just all the wrestling content there was, that would kind of suck,
I will give you this much. You did say tonight there was going to be a lot of people who had errors with spelling. And that pretty much confirms it. So I give you that.
Grammar. Grammar too.
Yeah, I mean, well, it reminds me of back in college in law class, and you were the prophet on that, and I won a match. Hit the sub button first. Do me a favor, Austin Tyler. Hit the sub button for Parsley's, and I'll give you another comment.
You want to match what? You want to match cards? You want to match?
Go hit the sub button.
What do you want to match?
I want to see more subscribers for Justin Parsley. So go hit the sub button, Austin Tyler. You know you want to hit that sub button for me. Go there and sub to @Parsley's. You sub to him, and you can have more. I'll give you 2 more comments. Hit the sub button for me for Justin Parsley's YouTube page. You know you want to, so you can do it. You can do it. Just think about it like you can do it. All you have to do is go there. I've given you the link. I gave you the page. Hit the notification, subscribe, and I'll give you not even 1, but 2 more comments. You ready? So I'm going to give you another chance.
You can
Don't make it the last one he just said. He just said the one word champion.
Well, obviously, listen, hooked on phonics is definitely not his strength.
I am champion. You're right. I am champion.
Zillow loves the logo. Thank
you. The word
Zillow,
association game. That's fun.
Well, all right. We're giving you 60 seconds. If you didn't hit the sub by now, thank you for tuning in, Austin Tyler. And anybody else want to say anything else before we go?
Nah, I've already said what I had to say.
You said he already subscribed. Well, cop out.
I said plenty tonight, I feel like.
No comment. Yeah, I think it's time to go. I don't believe he already subbed, but he says he did already, so fair enough. Thank you, though, and we'll have to find out sooner rather than later.
You know where the sub button's at.
That's a great question, but I'm going to say thank you, Austin Tyler, and I do appreciate the special needs community being here. I support them 100%. Put the other one up. Well, I do because we want more big names on here, and we're gonna. If anybody remembers the band Kitty, that's my next potential interview. So, we'll have Kitty, not Kitty Cats, but Kitty the band. But I've been subbed. Thank you, and I got that one up. I got it up, and thank you, and that's a reminder. I got one more. I'm gonna get it in. I got one more from management, one more for the road. I'm gonna get it in here, and I was just wondering, when can I be in your talk show? You know what? I will definitely say, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I got it, management. Thank you.
Never say never, kid.
You know what? Listen, I mean, I am competing with John Cena on Make-A-Wishes in the world, in life. We'll have to see. But I got this from management, and this is for Anthony Steele. And, yep, I'm on my way to, well, for you, Justin Parsley, instead. I'm on my way to kill a sinner.
See, I don't like how that one looked. We can just blend it in better.
That was a clever graphic design. I mean, got to give management credit. I know at your expense, Mr. Parsley, but it was clever. It was clever.
Sure, we'll go with clever. It looks like poor Photoshop skills, but clever.
It does look like
certainly better skills than mine. There are some other people in the chat, but okay, I've got the point. It's time. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll be here. And I only pity that the establishments, Joey Knight Jr. Aaron Black and the Real Deal Eclipse, not Anthony Steele, have to follow this. But I'm sure James Taylor will be on here this weekend. I'm sure he'll be here. I'm sure, because there can't be no other way.
Can't wait.
Well, I think he has something to talk about, so he'll be here. We have an opening, so he'll be here. But yeah, since you are here and I see a ton of people on here, I'm gonna say it one more time. Somebody hit the sub button for Justin Parsley's YouTube page. Give him more subs. I see a ton of people here throughout. You got 12 people here still. So thank you for that. And don't kill the sleaze. I like him better than Omen.
When I do, it's going to be your fault. I mean,
there you go.
I'm not going to do that. You're crazy.
Well, crazy, but that's how it goes, to quote Ozzy, who's up from the heavens. But that, well, maybe from hell. But all right, thank you, everybody. I think we've had enough. It's time to let Justin Parsley get ready for tomorrow's karaoke over at Kendall. And join him there.
I got a double tomorrow.
All right, so join him 7 to 11, and you can get your Parsley fans ticket now. Download the app, and you can go into the show. And please be over 18 or with parents' permission or with a parent. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And I have received another photo, and he did subscribe. Austin Tyler has officially subscribed to Justin Parsley's YouTube page.
Good job, Austin. Thank you.
Thank you for that. And actually, by the way, before we go, Austin Tyler would like to be on the Circle of Jerks.
Yes.
Let's baby steps. Baby steps. Let's do baby steps.
No,
everyone have a good night. Thank you guys for coming here and tuning in.
We'll do that. That's a good segue. Thank you, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. On the number one